Hello, everyone. How's it going? Let me get my tweet out here. Okay. The tweet is live. Do me a favor, go give it some love. Grab our art for today. Okay. Think we're good to go. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like Ventus's name is tagged wrong. Hold on. Oh, I forgot the FGO. That's why. Also, if one of the mods could pin a link to Ventos's channel as well at the top, I would appreciate that. Oh, perfect. The Rajang music ended. I guess this is a good and appropriate time to segue. Here is today's artwork for those of you guys on the YouTube side of things, and here it is for those of you guys on the Twitch side of things. Hi. Chat, we need to talk. Monday I streamed last, and I was doing fine and everything, but I'm not breaking up with you. Are you kidding me, chat? That would rely on you getting out of the basement. And you're chained up there, so you're not allowed to. Monday I streamed last, and then Tuesday was supposed to be our day to watch the media share and everything like that. And that was fine. Like, it was actually pretty good. We finished up the Korean zombie show. All of Us Are Dead, and apparently that has a season 2 confirmed, so that's actually pretty hype because it was a pretty good show. And then we started House of the Ninjas, which at least so far has been decent. Um, but I didn't really get much done on Tuesday. I was exhausted. I, was actually kind of doing some stream stuff on the side. But I ended up not really like the word I'm looking for here. Like not really like actually like taking care of anything around the house. So yesterday I got home, I got back late, I didn't have food prepared. Um I basically sat down, had to order something, and pretty much by the time I would have been ready to go live, I realized it would have been like 7:45. And I was just like, I got so much crap I got to do around the house. And between that and everything else, I was just kind of exhausted. So I ended up doing chores until about like 10 o'clock. And then I ended up playing like an hour of Monster Hunter with the boys on the side there. Because I just needed some time to like veg out and rest my brain. That's like the biggest problem that I'm having right now is just that between work and stream, I just have no time. And it's like it's beginning to just tear me up. Like it was actually like a mental sanity day to just sit there and like do my dishes, chat. Like and that's sad. I should not be getting to that point. So the reason why I said we need to talk is I don't know what the future holds for me, but I am going to be evaluating from next week onward what my schedule will be like. I'm going to still try to do my normal schedule, but don't be surprised if you start to see more spot of the moment cancellations and stuff like that. I think it's just becoming necessary. I used to be able to juggle all this stuff in the past, but between increased like responsibilities at the office and really like the stream itself requires more and more and more. Um it's kicking my butt. I don't know how like I don't ever like to admit this sort of thing. Cuz in a weird way it feels like it's like weakness on my part to do so, but it is not good. That's all I can really say. So, um, if not, maybe next time. Yeah, I like. I think you guys know, right? Like I've been doing this for years now, and I've definitely proven that I can't do it. It's just God, it is so tough at the moment. So I don't want to see it go. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't want to end streams in that regard either. In fact, every single time I cancel stream, I feel like I let you guys down a little bit. So like I always try not to. Um I know I'm someone that's normally very consistent, and so like I'm just please accept my apology on that regard because it's just my life is kind of becoming overbearing. So that's basically the problem that I have. To give you guys an idea, I basically sat down finally at the computer at like 6:30 here to eat. Like I'm eating almost all of my meals at the computer. I basically talked some with Ventos to prep, which I I'll give him a shout out as well in a little bit here, but we'll be starting the collab sometime a little bit after 8. But like if Ventos hadn't like approached me and like done a lot of the prep work here, we would not be having a collab today. And like I have also had several points where I have not gotten back to people on things that they have needed from me. That's a problem. I'm not able to like keep it all together anymore. And that's like I'm realizing that. It's not like I'm not self-aware. So I had a moment the other day where like basically I had like several people that had DM'd me for something that they were relying on me for, and I realized that I hadn't gotten back to them that day. And that just made me feel awful. Like I don't want to be that type of person. Um I mean, like, there are things that I suppose I could do. Uh Things that, like, I could maybe structure my life better. I could handle my stuff. In fact, to that degree, I've actually been doing that. I've been starting to make like checklists and stuff so that I don't forget, because that's been my problem of late. I'm just forgetting things. Like, and I think part of it is my brain is beginning to view it as work, and thus I don't want to do it. And it's weird because I enjoy streaming. I like handling all of this. It's fun actually to do for the most part. But there is a point at which it becomes overbearing and it becomes impossible to manage. And that's the point that I'm at. And it sucks. I just, there's no other way I can say it. I think to you guys, it may not be apparent that that's what's going on. It may just feel like, oh, well, CAD just gets live, and that's all there is to like running the stream and stuff. But it's never that way. It's never that easy. It always might seem like that to people, but it usually requires some form of sacrifice on my end, and it usually requires quite a bit of like work on my end just to have stuff to do every single day to be able to prep everything. I don't want to throw the mods under the bus here, okay? And please understand that the mods are all volunteers. They all help me out, and they all do a great job. But for the most part, I do everything myself. Everything. Every single aspect of stream, of the community, of the Discord. It's all me. So if you ever feel like I'm like slacking or like I'm not doing too much, please understand that one of two things is true. Either you're completely off base and there's way more happening than you realize, way more work getting done than you could possibly fathom. Or you're right, and I am slacking. But if I'm slacking, it's probably because I needed to slack. I can't emphasize that enough. Like, I didn't get back to like those 3 people that day. But I did like post something in the Discord. I did like chat with a friend. I did post something on Twitter that day, because that in my mind wasn't work. That was me slacking off. That was me avoiding my duties. And I realized that that's how my brain views that now. And it shouldn't. It should be fun. But it's becoming more and more of a job. And that's I think what terrifies me. It's like, a little bit, if it's going to be a job, I can handle it being a job. The problem is I work 2 jobs then. And the issue at play is that I don't really have a lot of help in that front. So I don't really know what to do. I can't have people live my life for me. But at least in some capacities, I'm trying to make some changes. I'm trying to automate some processes. I'm trying to see what I can delegate. But that is very hit or miss, is all I'll say. Because, again, other people have lives of their own. I can't expect people to be able to just like do stuff for me for free and stuff like that. So I get it. But everything else, if it's not done by someone else, it has to be done by me. So that's why like it's so overbearing at a certain point. And to give you guys an idea, I do a lot of stuff at work. I'm very lucky to have a day job that's at a desk. And as a result, I have my own office, I have my own computer, I have my responsibilities there that I have to get done. And I always try to do them. But I'll be honest and I'll say that I haven't even been doing that good of a job in that front either. And so if I'm having to take on more and more responsibility at work for stream, not a good thing. Simultaneously, like, I don't have the time outside of stream right now. And that's why, like, circling all this back, that's why, like I said, I'm gonna have to like look at the schedule and see, do I need the time to actually sit down and do stuff? Okay. So please don't hold that against me. Please understand. I'm basically asking for your support in that regard. Are you gonna empower the mods to do more in Discord? I don't know, right? Like, that's I think a discussion that I have to have with the mods, and I'm not sure I have the time to. That is sadly the case that I have. I don't have the time to get everybody together. I don't have the time to basically like have a meeting, right? And so, like, I can talk about it here on stream when I have moments, but I don't really necessarily get that free time to actually do it. Again, like I said, right now in tax season, I work an extra hour. That means I get up, go into work by 8. I get an hour for lunch. I usually come home, let the dogs out. I have a tendency to watch anime. That's, if you guys ever see me in there, it's about 11:30 Eastern. I usually hop in the Discord, get down in the anime watching channel, and I'm usually watching like an anime. And sometimes I'll be finishing up another episode and then starting an actual anime, because I usually have about somewhere in the order of like 30 to like 35 minutes to actually watch anime. I go back to work. I work all the way until 6 o'clock. I come home, and like I said, by the time I've managed to like get changed, deal with the dogs, and do all the stuff that they can do, I basically, it's like at least 6:30 before I'm actually able to even eat, and that assumes that my meal arrived on time, because I'm having to constantly order out. Almost all of my meals nowadays are DoorDashed, and that is awful because it is so expensive. So I wish I had more time to cook. Part of the chores was cleaning my kitchen and actually getting it back to a point at which I can use it. And then, like, you know, again, from there, I'm just usually live every single day. So it's tough. And then, you know, I'm done by 11. Sometimes I go a little bit over. It's basically a process of shutting everything down, dealing with the dogs again, you know, taking care of myself, and then go into bed. And like, that is my life right now. There's very little time outside of work or stream. So obligatory if you tried meal prep. I've done meal prep before in the past. Meal prep's a lot of work. So is there anything we can do? Honestly, the best things I think you guys can do is just like hang in there, be conscientious of that, like what's going on with me, and try to like understand, right? Like I think this is something that you know, I at least bring up sometimes on stream, but it's the concept that like people are very quick to like judge the content that I do in the channel, and if they deem it as something that is like not worth their attention, they don't show up for stream that day. They don't come around. All I can say is like that hurts, and it just makes streaming not nearly as fulfilling, right? Like it makes it not worth all the effort that I go to when people just decide, I don't need to watch CAD. So yeah, I'm not at my limit, Phoenix. I'm beyond. I've been beyond. That's the problem. Is like I've put it off for a long time. And that's I got to do better for myself, right? So but yeah, it's I'm not someone that's going to have like a mental breakdown or anything like that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to say, for someone that is very very much self-willed and very like self-aware in that regard, that it would take a lot for me to ever get to such a point, but I feel that I am at that point. And I don't say that lightly. So it's like, I have definitely had a couple points lately where like I thought I was gonna break. And I didn't. Thank God. But like I've been at that point, and that's where I'm starting to get to the point of I have to do something. So like I said, please understand if I'm not live that day, there's probably a reason. Please understand that if it just seems like I'm slacking off, that I probably need it. That's all I can tell you guys, is like, just please don't hold it against me. I know I have set relatively unreasonable expectations. I've been doing this for over 5 years now. I've been probably FGO's most consistent streamer. I wish I'd been more consistent with my YouTube content. That's always a problem, but trying to actually turn the wheels on that is hard enough when it's difficult just to even try to get live that day. And you guys know I've kind of been a stream first type of person for a long time. So tech season will end eventually. Yes. And I'm aware of that. But I also feel like my end point will come before that point. So I want y'all to understand that like, if I don't change and do something about this now, I'm in trouble. So yeah, I'm just basically at a low point, and I know it. Okay, so just bear with me. Now let's not talk about that anymore. And the reason I say that is I don't want to be too much of a bummer on stream here. We've got a collab to do today. I am excited for it. It should be fun. I'm exhausted, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm aware, and I want you guys to understand that still, to a degree, I find stream therapeutic. It's everything else involving stream that I don't. It's the actual act of like sitting here and being able to talk with y'all. That's what actually makes it worth. And that's also why I say that, like, to a degree, it matters. I think people don't think that I care if like they don't show up to stream, if I don't get to talk with them that day, but I legitimately do enjoy getting to see y'all on a day-to-day basis. The more of y'all that are here, the more hype I am, the more like optimistic and like flamboyant I might be, right? Because that just means I'm enjoying myself. That just means that I'm like having a blast, okay? So please understand, like, yes, I might not feed off of every single interaction and every single like sentence you type, but it is something where the aggregate whole absolutely does make a difference to me. And I don't ever want any of y'all to feel like I at least don't like that I don't care about you or something like that. I do. I've had people accuse me of that over the years, people that frankly have just been total fucking assholes to me and to the community, and they've been like, oh, CAD doesn't care, and I'm like, well, I do. It's just really hard to care about people that are causing problems, and that's kind of where, you know, I don't think those people are really being fair. They kind of want to just wreck the place and have their way, but at the end of the day, it's like, understand that I have to deal with all of that regardless, and it doesn't mean that I don't care about those people too. In fact, part of my aggravation with those people will probably come from the fact that, like, I wish they could just go back to being not a pain in the ass. Where it's like, hey, yeah, could you just calm down and like let things go? That'd be cool. But a lot of people don't. People just want the drama nowadays. I try to show my face from time to time. I appreciate it. I really do. Like, I know at times you just feel like you're just a cog in the machine and that like no one cares about you and you don't matter. But like, again, Chat, I recognize almost all of y'all unless you're just not very like, unless you're lurking all the time, or you're just like, uh even when you're even when you are here, you're just not showing up that often. So it's like, maybe like I've had people that have come back to stream like 3 years later and been like, "Hey, Cad, remember me?" Some of those cases I remember those people. In other cases, I'm just like, no, because they weren't somebody that really ever spent any time in stream, anyways. So it happens. Like, I don't have perfect memory, but I still remember a lot of y'all. Is he gonna play the game yet? No. No, why would I play the game? This is a talking channel. um I just want to drown it all out. I don't need that dread and that negativity in my life. Exactly. What is this collab going to consist of? I think Ventos will explain some as he gets in, but basically, I think it's going to be a race, so to speak. So we're going to be trying to complete the bingo card before the other person does, but we can each block each other. So it's something that Ventos does on his stream all the time. And again, just preemptively, I'm going to recommend you guys go check him out. He's a good bud. He's always been somebody that I think in the FGO directory has been pretty chill. Definitely not like any drama that I've ever seen involving him. So he comes with my seal of approval in that regard. So definitely go give the man some support. I always enjoy watching and learning from you, Cam. Thank you. I appreciate it. My work schedule has changed. I'm missing many streams. It's all good. I understand. Thank you for stopping by, Mish. I appreciate it. You could do a just chatting stream once a month or something. Make us angry with anime tears and stuff. I could, right? Like, and I think that's kind of my issue is like my brain is just so shot from work that it's like difficult for me to think of like actual content. Like I'm so used to doing the like, plug in on FGO. I know whenever everything's coming. I know what the like next thing is that I gotta cover is, but like when it comes to like coming up with content off the wall, I'm aware I've become stagnant and I need to like do stuff, right? Like I need to try. So appreciate it, Shanna. Always end up deleting most of my chats because the time it takes me to type the conversation has moved on from the topic I was commenting on. Yeah, how dare you be so late? No, right. It doesn't matter. Feel free to send it anyways, right? Like I may wonder and question like what you're talking about if my like brain has moved on, but like usually I'm gonna be able to tell what you were meaning, right? So don't ever feel bad about like sending it anyways. And I can't emphasize enough how much I get that, right? Because like conversations move fast, and my father is like the world's slowest typer, which is wild because he's like worked with a computer for like every day since they came out, since they started becoming a common thing, and he still can't type worth a shit. So like I understand some people just do not type fast. Yeah, I can always help with the tax returns. You want to share them on stream? No. I might not speak much, but I'm always listening in chat whenever I tune in. I appreciate it. Like I said, I know I got lurkers, and I don't mean to be like, yeah, I just like fuck you lurkers. I don't know who you are. I do know who you are to a degree, right? But like it's difficult when like the people that I pay attention to every single day are the names that I see in chat. It's hard to pay attention to people who like literally by definition don't say much. But I still appreciate the fact that people come to my stream and actually like do spend time in the channel. I know y'all have better ways to spend your evenings or afternoons or mornings wherever you are. You don't have to open up my channel. You don't have to come here. So the fact that you guys do does mean the world to me. Saying they give her the 46. Like I get it, right? Because there's days that that it's difficult for me to get to Twitch and watch my buddies. So I completely understand that it's like there's no one putting a gun to your head and saying come to stream, right? Like there's nothing that's forcing you to do it. So it's a willful choice that you're making on your own. Would you say the next JP event after Valentine's will be a lotto or a new type event? I mean, we're definitely going to get a Chaldea Boys. I don't know if we'll get something in between that, but I suspect you're probably going to go straight into Chaldea Boys because we got a late Valentine's Day this year. So invest so much time coming out with great fun. It's all good, okay. Teachers used to pinch me for typing slowly or typing with one hand finger. Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to like hunt and peck. That is definitely against like what they teach you in school, but there's definitely people that do it, myself included. Like, I actually do like type quite a bit, but like there's times where I definitely hunt and peck if I like don't have my other hand or something like that. So, will you watch episode 1 of the live action Avatar series, or was the review from discussing it? I don't need that shit. So I've never watched the original Avatar. I think I started watching Legend of Korra with Bob a while back, but I think we only got like 3 or 4 episodes in. But I've never watched the original Avatar. I've always heard good things about it, but like I've been just hearing terrible shit about the Netflix adaptation. People saying that like they just got the casting completely wrong and that like basically the actual script itself is bad. So I'm not sure how to feel about that. I'll probably wait and hear from people that actually know the series before I watch it. But Netflix drove off the OG creator, so I have no faith. Yeah. We do have that Shogun show that's coming out though, and I'm pretty like I'm pretty excited for that. If we finish House of the Ninja, we may watch that, but that'll just depend. The original really is excellent. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. So, did someone mention how the middle top left bingo squares are the same? Don't worry, the bingo's gonna change. It's just placeholder for right now. I still haven't touched Onimusha yet on Netflix. And that's the sad part. There's so much like shit that like especially anime wise that it's like every single season I just don't get to watch. Like part of this is like a little bit the fact that I spend every single day on stream sucks because I feel like I don't get to spend enough time with my friends. I basically don't just have those like veg out chill days that a lot of other people get. It's one of the things where it's like I have the utmost like hatred for copyright law at this point because while I completely understand why it's a thing, I wish to a degree that like we could just have like awesome watch parties here on stream and stuff because like whenever I host a watch party on like Discord, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna say like maybe 10% of y'all show up for various reasons, right? Like I'm not like holding it against you or anything, but I feel like if everybody could watch the same thing and all like react to it live, I feel like that would have so much more of an impact than something else. But Boggs, thank you for the 10. Appreciate it. Chat, can we get some love for the 10 gift sub bomb for Boggs? And if you guys were lucky enough to get a gift sub from him, go ahead and again spam some emotes for them. I'm not on the Discord. Well, maybe you should get on the Discord. Korean zombies forever. Yeah. It's definitely a movie. I don't want to know what you're talking about. But I was leveling up my Squirtory over here on NA chat. Should be about time. Let me double check and make sure. Okay. That chat, I like this is what happens to me. I'm now like trying my damnedest to like stay on top of my DMs and shit because like I've had such a hard time actually responding to DMs. Okay. Oh, oh, the Avatar movie. Okay, I gotcha. Like Madam Web, it's definitely a movie. It's one of the movies of all time, is what you're saying. Yeah, I like I said, I feel like that's something that's just kind of like lost on stream, especially when there's like not a lot going on with FGO. Like I wish we could just have more like community stuff like that. That's just chill, right? Like none of the like prep work or anything that's got to be done with everything else. Like you just like you have a chill day because like I can keep posting that stuff on Discord. I don't mind it. I feel like at least having that one day a week is therapeutic for me. But like it definitely sucks because I know there's like not a lot of people that like want to come in and watch and stuff like that. So um to a degree I respect it, right? It's like if I'm taking a day off, y'all can take a day off too. But definitely I at least hope to have like more success with it, I guess. How's House of the Ninja? Do I like it? It's really kind of good. It's so like if you guys aren't aware of what House of the Ninja it's a new series on Netflix, and it's like quite literally a family of ninjas, but it's set in like modern day. So it's like here's how ninjas would operate in the modern day, and it's like it's a drama kind of, right? So it's like it's got a whole bunch of like intrigue and like plot lines and stuff like that going around. But it's definitely been interesting so far. I think we only got through the first two episodes though. So again, if you guys want to catch up for that, we're only on episode two. So feel free to like watch the first two, and then you'll be ready to watch with us probably next week when we do it. Just because you have a name tag that says "Hello, I am a ninja" doesn't make you a ninja. It could. It absolutely could. Okay. Ask a ninja. You could. I did like if any of you guys watched Under Ninja last anime season. Under Ninja was also kind of to the same degree, but Under Ninja was a comedy, and it's very much like none of that matters. It's like if House of the Ninja takes itself seriously, Under Ninja absolutely in no way, shape, or form does. Like it's straight up like just goes like, oh, everyone in Japan may as well be a ninja. Like I think they said something to like the degree of like a third of like a third of all people in Japan and Under Ninja are ninjas. So it's like, oh, there's just a ninja around every corner. Like literally one in every three people you meet is a ninja, and they're like hiding in plain sight. So it's really funny. And ninja was great. Yeah, it's really weird. It even has its points where it's kind of gross, but like it is funny. It is definitely funny. You have 144 AP. He only has 143. Oh, you right? I'm cheating because I'm already 160. All right, chat. We're going to be starting the collab soon, so forgive me. I'm going to be reacting to Ventos quite a bit, but I will try to read and get to you guys' comments when I can. Hello there.
Hey there, Cad. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Let me make sure that chat can hear you.
Hello, everyone on Khadroth's chat.
Yes, there you go. Okay, so they should be able to.
Excellent, good. And if I could get confirmation from someone in my chat, just make sure that everybody can hear Cad.
Hello, everyone in Ventos' chat.
Yep, we'll be good to go. Yes, excellent. All right, then we are a go.
Yep.
So, Cad, you haven't done anything quite like this before.
No, I have not.
So I came up with this, came up with most of the challenges, have done it a couple times on my stream, and I was inspired by other streamers in other, video games, other circles and other niches. And I saw other people doing something like this, doing competitive races, and I thought, boy, wouldn't it be fun to do a competitive race with one of the other awesome streamers in the FGO community, and Cad was the very first person to spring to mind. So I am so grateful that you agreed to join, and I'm very excited for this.
Yep. I'm happy to be here. Happy to do this. I think this is going to be fun.
I think so too. Are these little micro challenges that we have prepared balanced in any way? No, they are not. This is very much for fun, very silly, just for laughs, and I imagine we're probably going to have a few of them. So I'm gonna change my scene here to give you guys an idea of how this is gonna work. I've got on my stream, and I imagine Cad is prepared with one on his as well, a bingo board, a 5x5 grid of individual micro challenges.
Yep.
The goal here is gonna be whichever one of us can get a bingo first, that is 5 in any direction across, vertical or diagonal. Whichever one of us can do that first wins. If the board is taken up in such a way that bingo is no longer possible, whoever gets the most wins. If one of us claims a square, the other person can no longer claim it. So we are both going to be rushing to get to some of the easier ones, and then maybe RNG decides who wins on some of the harder ones.
Yep. You were playing Connect 5.
Yeah, basically. Now, a couple of ground rules. Cad, right now, I have set up a party that is completely blank. Okay. So when we say go, we're going to shuffle this board. We're going to get a new board, and once that board is ready, we can start. The rules are we have to start from this blank board. You can have whatever mystic code you'd like. Any mission that's on here that happens like inside a fight, you have to finish that fight in order to claim the square. So, for example, I see there's one on here that is a 50,000 plus damage crit.
Okay.
You have to finish the fight that you land that crit in before you can claim the square.
So, at what point is it considered finished? I guess is the better question. Like when it displays the battle finish screen, when we leave the node.
Yeah, once the pop-up shows up where you start collecting bond and master XP and everything, I think that's an adequate way of saying it's finished.
Okay. Yep. So the second we see a pop-up.
All right. Just checking if chat has any questions. I think that's just about explained as best as I can. There is one on here potentially in the pool, Cad, where you'll need to have a Phantom of the Opera on support, so make sure...
Oh, I did forget to tell everyone. Chat, if some of y'all could put up Phantom of the Opera on support for me, especially those of you that I actually have on my friends list. Yeah, because otherwise I might have a problem.
Yeah, that one's not as difficult for me to achieve. Gratefully, half of my support list is Phantom of the Opera. Also, on that note, for my viewers... I will be waiving my required Phantom rules for this to get this an even playing field.
Oh, you're not going to make me take Phantom to every single node?
I'm not going to force you to take Phantom. You're welcome to. I always appreciate representation.
No, I think you'd win that one by experience, right?
Yeah, well, my Phantom might have a leg up on yours too.
Quite a bit, yeah.
So,
have you reached 120 with your Phantom yet?
I believe, as far as I'm aware, I was the first person on the NA server to do so.
So your Phantom would basically be double mine.
Yeah, pretty much. 2K, fully faux pod, NP5, of course, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, yada, yada, yada. So we definitely have stretched him to his limit.
Mm-hmm.
And it is still not always enough.
So when it says Christine, does that just take Phantom to the node?
That is 2 Phantom of the Opera Noble Phantasms back to back in a single wave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say once we shuffle the board and we get new things on there, I'll give you a moment, because some of them I just wrote offhandedly and I was like, I'm the only one who's ever going to use these, so I'm the only one who needs to know what they are. But if I wrote any of them and they're not clear, then we'll have an opportunity to say that before I just say go and we begin. Someone in my chat just asked, by the way, can you elaborate on Rainbow NP chain? I think I know, but just to be sure. So a Rainbow NP chain in this context would be use a Noble Phantasm, in 3 Noble Phantasms in a row, Buster, Quick, Arts in any order. And so for that, it would be, you'd have to do them all on the same turn. So like my mind goes to do a Quick supportive, do an Arts supportive, and then do a Buster damage or something like that. Some of these are going to be super simple. You can complete them in like 5 seconds. Some of them are going to be a little bit more complex. One of them, I think, is like, kill 3 enemies using Angra Mainyun's NP at once. That might take some work to coordinate. And some of them are pure RNG. Good luck.
Yeah, that's definitely going to require multiple runs on some of these.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that just about covers all the ground rules, how the game works and everything. Had any questions springing up on your end or from your chat?
Does CE matter? Is apparently one that people are asking.
You're free to take whatever CEs you want in any configuration. Some of them require specific CEs. For example, on the board that we have for the sample, trigger the same necromancy 2 or more times in one fight.
Oh god.
But otherwise, I mean, one of them here, Stella, pop a K-scope on Arash, go, boom.
Yep.
Is one of us going to get to that faster? We'll find out. But yeah, that's the game. So Kat, are you about ready to begin?
I'm as ready as I will be.
Perfect. I'm going to say let's both just start on like the main screen, the terminal where you can access Chaldea Gate and all of the free quests. I have to claim my St. Quartz real quick. Very important. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. I need to remember to remove the one that has a servant that is ineligible here.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to find it.
Yeah, we went over what servants we have so that one of these wouldn't basically cause a problem.
I think it's already out of the pool. I'm not seeing it here.
Is Summer BB worth rolling on? Sure. She's a fun unit to use.
I rolled for Summer BB. I am not a huge fan of BB herself, but she's just fun. That hand lock, you can do some really fun stuff with that, especially like drop a Scotty on someone who's a quick DPS. That's fun. Have just, 3 straight turns of quick Brave Chains. That's awesome.
She's so fun that finally this year on JP, they've stopped giving certain units just the times limitation on their abilities. Like, we used to see where it's like, oh, you could have 3 times crits over 3 turns instead of just 3 turns of crit. And the whole reason for a lot of that stuff was Summer BB. They didn't want you to abuse it.
All right, Cad, I've refreshed it. Take a look. Any Any questions? Any of them that are not immediately clear?
That's a funny one. The Cha-Cha Trip animation.
I love that one.
Well, actually, so when you say Cha-Cha Trip animation, you mean specifically her attack animation where she trips, right? Not the
No,
skill
that is her
activation.
skill animation.
Okay.
That
I was
is the
gonna
one
say.
where one of her skills causes her
Yeah,
to,
she falls down.
I love that animation.
Okay, yuck. There's at least 2 there that I don't like.
Yeah, there's a few of them that will cause some challenges. And there's a few of them that, like, we'll see. But the idea here is once we begin the race, once we say go, I'll mute myself in Discord, Cad will mute in his Discord, and
Yep.
both of us are completely blind as to what the other person is doing. And then once one of us gets bingo or one of us fills up 13 squares, then that's the end of the game.
Okay.
And if it goes by super quick, maybe we'll do a round 2, maybe we'll do a best of 3. We'll see.
Forgive my ignorance here, but Diavoltron.
Diavoltron is the big snake enemy from Lost Belt 2, I think?
2? Wait, Big Snake and Lost Belt 2.
There is an enemy called Diavoltron in one of the Lost Belts. It's Lost Belt 2 or Lost Belt 1, I think. See, this is why I think Cad might have a leg up on me. I'm like,
I was gonna say, is it 4? Is it the floating like dragon
yeah, something
thing?
like that.
Okay.
There's a few of these. I don't know where I'm gonna find a male and female Sphinx. 2 different missions, 1 mission, I don't know, but we'll find out.
To a degree, I may be in the same problem as you because this is like very niche knowledge in some cases, right?
Yeah, in
like,
some cases for sure.
I can sit here and tell you all about servants, but you get me in like some really weird what if scenarios and I may not know the answer.
I thought for a minute about doing like defeat an enemy with star attribute using a character with earth attribute or something. I was like, I don't know that crap.
Monocolored hand as well. So is that just like hands in the embers, or are you?
No, sorry. I'm glad that we took time to clarify.
Yep.
All 5 face cards in your hand being the same color.
Oh God. Okay, that's
there's
that's a
ways
spicy
to force
one.
that can happen with RNG.
Oh yeah. So okay, so it could be entirely possible that I get something to happen without like trying for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so that's kind of part of the strategy is like, I could go into some random fight and maybe I don't use any quick cards in it and I happen to complete that without doing it deliberately, or I could just stack my team with servants who only have a single quick card and then you do it guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I think I'm about ready.
I'm ready as well then.
All right. Well, then we'll say farewell to one another for right now.
Okay.
And get ready to go. I'll do a countdown. We begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, chat. We're gonna very quickly go straight to the FP pool. We're gonna roll because I have to roll Mozart and FP and potentially complete a party with like level 1. So I think this is a easy strategy here. Okay, still no Mozart. The problem I'm gonna have is I didn't clear out my inventory ahead of time. I got my Phantom up. Yes, thank you. If you guys could. So this also gives us the opportunity to be able to like talk about stuff. Bronze, silver, and gold enemy in 1 quest is probably pretty easy. Metal drop, feather drop, those could be potentially easy. 10% crit is RNG. Monocolored hand is RNG. I get the feeling that fishing specifically for Mozart's going to be bad, but Mozart is a 1-star, and you have a very high like chance of potentially getting a 1-star. Things just sounds like Camelot. Win a fight with no quick cards used. God damn, that's fast. He must have gone into like something that's just a single wave in Fuyuki. That may be where he's starting out. He's on the board. Yep. Like I said, he's got experience on me on this one, so my strategy here may be flawed. Especially if Mozart refuses to show up. Oh, man. You never get the servant you're asking for? Yeah. And the problem is now I'm going to have to clear out my inventory. Chat, which CE is O Polar Star? Because I'm drawing a blank on that one. Mozart trolling, no way. Yep. Getting a shit ton of Asterios. Is it the Artoria one? Is it the 4-star Artoria one? Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, the CEs. I may be in trouble, chat. I should not have gone straight for this. It's Jane's skill. Jane's skill. Achieve 100% in P charge with Jane's skill? Wait, is that possible? I guess it would be you'd have to like yeah, okay. So I see what that's saying. Okay, chat, you're almost never going to see me do this, but I will do it. I'm about to commit a war crime here. Do not do what I'm about to do, chat. Do not do it. I repeat, do not commit war crimes. No. Mimicking CAD, don't do it. Caught in 4K, yeah. It's a simple case of if I had actually prepped for that and like gotten the stuff out of my inventory, I'd have been fine, but I didn't, and therefore I'm in trouble. So he's gonna have an early lead here because of this. Oh my god, come on. Hello, Lily. That's just funny. I think the bottom row is the easiest. Kind of, right? Like getting an entire row is going to be rough. A little bit to a degree. I think we're going to have to like try and block each other. But a little bit, I got to get on the board here in order to actually try. So. Only got FP for JP? No, this is a race. Also, I don't know if anyone's keeping track of time. I hope he is. I didn't see what time we actually started. Is your Jane skill maxed? Probably not. I don't think I used the lore on her third skill. Holy cow. Well, at least he hasn't completed anything else yet either. 2 million FP later. Yeah, this is getting pretty nasty. This is getting pretty damn nasty. Like I said, usually your 1-stars are super common. You get a ton of them whenever you roll out FP, but he is just not wanting to appear. There he is. Mozart in FP. Okay, now I gotta go deal with now I gotta go deal with the craft essences again. Thankfully I won't have to burn as many this time. No, I don't want that. I want that. Because I got to be able to do a node. I'm sure he's like, how the hell did he roll Mozart that fast? Okay, so I have to win a quest with a team of level 1 servants. Okay, now let's formation this shit. What do I need here? The bond level's fine. I need this to actually filter. Wait, what? Hold on. I should be able to filter this by max level, but I guess because it's the party select screen, I can't. Let's sort this by actual level, then we'll invert it. That would have just been faster. Oh god, the select sort's killing me here. We're gonna take our 4-star that we managed to luckily get. We're gonna take the Sporticus. Chat, I don't know if anyone can ask him, but I assume all level 1s does not include the support. Like I'm actually kind of confused by that aspect. Because that would require someone else to have a level 1 on support. Maybe if I have like a level 1 that's like he's killing you? Yeah. He definitely is. Move your least favorite servant to the second archive? I didn't even see that one. A sport George? That's what I'm gonna have to do. Oh my god, no. Wrong button. That's gonna kill me. There you go, level 2. Oh my god! Huh? Game, come on. Also support level 1? Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Even the command code's absolutely destroying me. So yeah, I gotta find a level 1. I hope one of y'all has it. Oh my god, dude. This is a actual problem of me not doing solos. None of y'all have a Jorge. AK, you got me, thank god. Okay, in we go. Wow, CAD? Yeah, I mean, I'll put up C's here in a minute. I don't think the C's are going to matter too much. We already got the 50k crit. Nice. Okay. We're going to stagger cards here. That's not good. Oh my god. I underestimate the power of a level 1. This is definitely a little bit of an issue with effectiveness as well. Okay, that's at least all Buster, but still no dice, so it's going to take a second turn there. We're going to go for the effectiveness, but it's still probably not going to be enough. It's usually just faster, but yeah, I probably should have actually triggered the stars here and tried to get a decent thing going there. Okay. We got that. Okay, I had to actually double check right there on the sign. Ooh. I know right where the tiger tank is, chat. Although this one's kind of spicy. Let me see if I can remember the comp here. Thank you. Do you ever just resubbed? Give me 1 second here. Where is she? Brain. Thank you. No, actually, I think that needs to be K-scope as well. Yep. Yeah, the Qinggong one works. I'm mostly going for blocks at the current moment. I feel like she can do it. So we're going for the defeated tiger tank, chat. I'm playing defensively here, but it's because he's got so much going on already. So I could go for a win, but he would be much more likely to get it. Okay. This one's in the bag. So chat, what do I go with next? I could try to get the Cha-Cha Trip animation. That would block him, but the monocolored hand would be more ideal. Wait. I know how to do the monocolored hand. I could have done that this round. Two times Artoria. You don't even need two. You just need one. Just one. Like, you just solo a node with her. All right. There's the defeat a tiger tank. You know what? I like the way you think, though. Got. This is such a stupid strategy. Okay. So only mine needs it. Here we go. Monocolored hand. I must win the node, though, chat. I need to see if I can get multiple of these done at a time. Chat, I feel like there's a node somewhere in Agartha that's metals and feathers, but I may be wrong about that. Another mono-colored hand. Before Ventos snipes it, if he snipes it, he snipes it. There's not much I can do. But that's why it's like better to go for multiple, right? Wait, chat. Oh, this quest doesn't have bronze, silver, and gold. Or does it? Was there a silver enemy on the first wave of this chat? Did anyone remember? There's no metal and feather node overlap? Okay. I think it may be feather and seeds then. Is what I'm thinking. It was all bronze in the first wave. Damn. Okay. Oh my god. No, stupid tiger tank. It's because I didn't like go all out here. Oh, thank God. Lucky crit. Okay, there's mono-colored hand. Just sabers. I don't like that node. There's my male and female sphinx. There is a berserker here. Hmm. No, not mashed potatoes. Okay, so we're going to try to the sacrifice mash with Qingong and defeat a berserker with mash. He might kill, so we're going to go for that. There's a berserker with mash. So there is no requirement to actually pop Qingong's NP right here. Oh, damn, that was a lucky crit. Okay. We're going to go for it like that. I don't know if my Qingong will do enough, but he should. Mash, smash. Yep. Okay. That's also mash smashed. You can get 2 for 1 with the Epic of Remnant counterclass. Let me double check that. Oh my god, dude. Okay, we gotta wait through 3 in peace, chat, but it should work. So wait, the Epic of Remnant counterclass. Beat an Epic of Remnant free quest while fully counterclassed. And wait, so what's the other one? What are you saying I can get 2 for 1 in? The bronze, silver, and gold enemy? Oh, yeah, I see. There's actually 2 of it. It's duplicated. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, I almost already did that. Like, because I straight up had the Arturia one. But it's okay. He's blocked now. Didn't you get the middle one now? Oh, yes, and that. Thank you. I completely forgot the male and female Sphinx were in that. Whoops. Okay, Epic of Remnant. The problem is if I go for this and he's doing the exact same thing, we're in trouble. I also need, like, whatever the weakest Epic of Remnant quest is. Oh my god, dude. Enough with this bullshit. Eric, bloody ass, get out of here. Inventory's gonna cuck me so hard. It's just gonna be the actual problem here. So I have to be completely counterclassed. That's difficult. You kind of need... I'm gonna go with the spirit of this and say that I kind of need a single class, right? Like, the node must only have one class. God. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Okay. Like, I know how I'm gonna do it. I assume it doesn't require the backline to be counterclassed. But I will probably go as well with the spirit of this one. Go gray go. Yeah, it's 100% what I'm doing here. No, it's gonna have to be in Osaka Bay. Do I have any other? It's gotta be Osaka Bahime. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a K-scope there to save me. Like, that's good. He got O Polar Star. I'm surprised he went for that one. And the reason why is because that one would take a while. Like, you would have to get the skill at least twice. But hey, if it works, it works. Took my chances. You know what? We're gonna do it like that. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna kind of try to naked NP here. So I made the mistake of buffing right out of the gate, and I probably shouldn't have. Yeah, because that ain't killing. Because mine isn't strong. Oh, it did! Wow! Wow! Holy crap! Holy crap, I cannot believe that actually killed. Like I got an MP2 Koyan. I still can't believe that killed. Because that had to be the power of the level 100k scope. There was no amount of like this is gonna work that was gonna work for me there. Okay, see now I'm in trouble because I didn't actually kill. So now everything's gonna wear off for the next one. Your coin is MP4. Oh, you're right. My coin is MP4. I remember I went for MP2 and then I just like got totally bamboozled by that. So the problem that I had there is I did not use the man trait. So we're gonna go for it, but this is definitely still the spiciest of meatballs. If I'm lucky, I kill Ruffy and B, but there's just no shot in hell that I kill the main dude. You're right there too, EOR boxes. Yep. Yeah, so both lived. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Gray's gonna have some shit-tacular time here. So we're gonna go with the Osaka Bay. And the goal here is going to be to just simply try and get Gray back. Just seal it? I don't want to seal it, right? Like, while that is something that could be done, I don't really want to, like, do it like that, right? I feel like that's not in the spirit of the company. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gray, please. Gray, please. Stop. Stop trying to die on me. Oh, man. At least I got some stuff back there. This is rough, though. Some of these I don't know how I'm going to get 5 of a kind here. Because this means I got to kill 3 enemies with Angry Mango. And that is just the spiciest of meatballs. And I am super unfamiliar with using the mango. Okay. Okie buffs, Buster, you could have NP'd. I could have. I just didn't want to waste the time, if that makes any sense. Well, actually, I could go for Diavoltron. The question is it actually named Diavoltron? So I'm pretty sure it's Yuga Kestra. I'm pretty sure it's Deval. No, it's a Mahanaga. It's Anastasia. Okay, so it's not the one I'm thinking of. Or he'll block you with it. I get the feeling he's gonna try. I gotta find it. The blue Hydra? Which one has the frickin' Hydra? Oh, weekly target. Chat, what if I get my weeklies done in the process? I thought it was at the Rebel Stronghold there. There it is. Diavoltron. Oh my god, where is he? Yep. You can just go for the quick ones to get to 13. I actually, like, how many am I at right now, chat? Nine? I get the feeling he's gonna like either I cock blocked him and took something he was working on because he hasn't marked anything in a while, or or like he's unsure of what to do or something, like, or he's trying for something risky, right? Like the necromancy pop. Metal feather and yeah, but like getting a feather drop, getting a metal drop, those things can be kind of nasty. Like I could get absolutely destroyed by the RNG there. Honestly, Cha-Cha trip animation's probably not that bad. Especially if I just start taking her to every node. You already lost the RNG on Mozart, can't get worse. That's where you're wrong. I gotta find a node that has bronze, silver, and gold enemies. Because I think getting that in the necromancy is the easiest. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, dude. Beat you in LB4? Okay. I feel like he's gonna block me. He's kind of got to. We're going for the win right here, chat. Where's my necromemes? Where's my necromemes? I have like 4 of them. Where are they? Oh my god, did I put them all in my second archive? Oh my god. Ah! Ah! No, so I actually. Oh my god, I didn't save any of the level 1s of him. It's gonna have to be the gong. Unless I have a level 1 Leonidas. So I do actually have them in my second archive. I just have to go get them out. Is sort of the problem there. Okay. Oh man. So the problem here is simply trying to get oh my god, they can't actually kill him. Wait, did that proc once that I didn't see it, chat? No? Yeah, I didn't think so either. So, like, I may have to do this node multiple times in order to get this. Okay, yeah. So that's a wash. Chad, is there like a fast node that's like got like one, like a singular wave? I don't think there is outside of like Ordeal Call. Thanks, Necro. I mean, it happens. Hidden Village? Wait, which one's Hidden Village? Rip! Ah! He got it! So this is actually a dud node. Actually a dud node. He blocked me. Kudos. If I had at least gotten the node done faster, I got actually cucked there by the by having to like go get it out of the second archive. Otherwise, I could have beaten him at least to clearing the node. Just in time. He did. He did. He got it just in time. The second inventory absolutely screwed me. Now I know though. I must have stopped him though, because he pretty much had to. Gotta love popping the apples to get this done. Really don't want to do that actually. Well, there's no requirement that I use a backline. Only 3 are needed. Yeah, the problem is I'm gonna need to get 3, right? Like, I probably should have just left it and kept going for the necro memes. I shouldn't have buffed. I shouldn't have buffed. I done fucked up. Chat, where is there a shadow servant in an LB free quest? LB1 Salieri. Is it the final node, like the one right behind Moscow? I screwed my buffs. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have buffed. I keep making rookie mistakes. This is Bush League shit, chat. So I'm not going to kill him with the NP no matter what I do. So we're going to, well, I say that. I may actually do it. I always underestimate this shit because I'm so used to doing it with like full buffs. Okay. This is an LB servant. I have a dot, or sorry, it's not an LB servant. It's a non-LB, but he is a shadow and I have a dot on him. All right. We got the metal drop. Chat, feather drop. What's my best feather? Is it Okeanos? No, there's something higher. Salem, yeah. Which one is it though? No, that's Town Hall. Is it Town Hall? So it was literally the one I was on. Oh, he got Cha-Cha! Damn it. He necromemes with Cha-Cha, yeah. I was going for Cha-Cha. Like, I was trying to get a double there. And this is the problem, is I now, like, I'm basically just stuck here. Surfmo's fast at least, but it's literally gonna come down to like Angry Mango, I suspect. Or one of us getting one of the others. Mango Fiyuki node? Yeah. I legit, like, I haven't used Mango in years. Cause like, so you pop his shit, then he has to get hit, and then it's wait, chat, is it 3 turns later, or is it like 5? He recurves it. It's actually legit been that long since I've had to even remotely think about him. Mango is like one of my worst subject matters in FGO. Other than I kind of know that his damage scaling is poop. Come on, feather drop. Please be a feather drop. Oh my god! Oh, stop. Game, you're actually killing me. You're actually killing me. No. No, 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 no. He got the feather drop. God damn. Ugh. He's probably got this in the bag because he's got way too many of the easy ones. Oh, I need 3 enemies at the same time. I don't even think that one has 3. Pretty sure this one does. Oh my god, where's he's gonna get the mango one before me. I gotta read the MP real fast, chat. Oh wait, no, it's actually HP lost. So I can't invuln him. I have to guts him. He has his own guts. I know. I'm just trying to like basically see if I can do it a second time should I need it. This isn't gonna work. I don't have enough taunt. I needed to go get my other fucking taunt skill. Ah, or CE. I'm panicking because I'm trying to like get this done faster than he can, and I just can't. Ah, you can't really do it in Fiyuki because I'm gonna kill him. Oh my god. If only I could just not take a turn. But yeah, chat, this is why no one uses Mango. Like, quite literally. The problem is, all the ones that are left here are such crap. They're all such crap. Yeah, I can't win here, anyways. We're just gonna naked Ketsunpi and call this no to wash. Shingon would help you so much here. Yeah. But I agree. The issue is you need two support NPs, but they can't like they basically can't invuln him. It's such a like pile of actual shit. Oh, he got the defeat of Shadow Servant. He's gonna get this one. Cause like I said, Mango is like my absolute weakness. I wanted to avoid this one if at all possible. Like, holy crap. Can't be a heal either, really. No, it can't be you either. Where's my Mozart? Holy shit. Miss Crane? Miss Crane would be an idea. My god, where's my Crane? There you go. The problem is I still have to get him to his NP. Like, it's such a pile of actual trash. Oh, I shouldn't have used it. Oh, no. No. Oh my god. I simply fucked up the order. That's the issue. I lack the stars. He's at 48 anyways. I think this is Ventus's win. I just there's nothing I can do. I'm literally cucked in every way imaginable. Like every possible misplay that I could have done, I've done. Can you reset? I mean, I can back out. We if I can get the mango MP for him, this may be a draw, but like Only by virtue of the fact that like none of us actually want to try and get an enemy down to 1 HP. Ah! I think that's the bad play. He's sorry that it comes down to the mango one. Oh my god. How does it come down to the mango one? Should have picked a crane card? Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Did he say something? He already won? Okay. Oh, sorry. Did you say something?
I hit the 13.
Yeah. You actually got so lucky.
How so?
So when you got the bronze, silver, and gold enemy one to block me, I was seconds away from completing the node. And the only reason that I didn't complete it faster than you is because I had to go get the I tried to do the necromancy one at the same time. I had to go get the CE out of my second archive.
Dude, the necromancy one was such bait. I was doing that for so long.
I figured. Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to get the mango one to work. It's so
man. Oh man, that was great though, man. I took an early lead,
yeah,
and then I just watched like 5 squares turn blue at once
because I immediately went for the roll Mozart in the FP pool.
Yep.
And that was a mistake because it took me forever to roll them, and then I had to. I actually burnt my CEs that I got out of that, which is something I never do.
That's so funny. I for the O Polar Star one,
yeah,
I wasted a few minutes because I started going through servants. Like, I need crit stars. I just need crit star bombs so that I can give Calamity Jane the stars she needs. And so I just went to my Mozart, who was 111, and was like, guys, is it worth me skilling up my Mozart for this?
That was I had so many of the level 1 servants, and then I ended up burning like a bunch of them to have space, and I didn't realize, but I actually burnt my only level 1 George that I had. I have a level 1 George in my second archive. I just would have had to have gone and gotten him. And so I was like, no. There were so many like slight misplays that I had on this.
There was also a moment where I was like, he's either doing feather drop or metal drop right now.
I was doing feather drop.
One of those two.
And you got the I couldn't get the feather to drop, so you beat me to that one.
Man. And then my early game was just me trying to focus that left side. When you hit that monocolored hand, I was heartbroken.
So, and it's funny because I realized that you got the Arturia only servants for Camelot, which I could have done, because that's what I used to get the monocolored hand.
I'm not gonna lie. The very first thing I did was go win a fight with no quick cards used. I was like, Fuyuki XA, throw some buster cards in.
Yeah, you got that fast.
Well, and I got a 10% crit like super early. It was the very first mission that I thought about it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, if I see 10% on a card, I'm gonna use it. And the very first card got the crit. But so I finished that first one, and then I was like, I have to. I'm up against Cad. I have to do the Camelot one with the Arturia servants.
Yep. No, like I said, that was just a misplay on my part, because I was like, if I had just done the monocolored hand in a different node, I would have gotten that.
Yeah. Did you do the OG Saber all buster cards thing to get the mono hand?
Yes. Yeah, yep. I did double OG Saber and Bunny, and I locked Bunny's own cards out, so it was just them.
That is clever. That is smart.
And hilariously, I only needed one of their skills because the other one had all buster cards. So
yeah, it works out great. Man, I knew I could have forced it, but I was trying to do the necromancy, the cha-cha, and the monocolored hand at once.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work.
I figured there was some point that I had to have blocked you at, because like there was like a long period of time where you didn't put anything on the board, and I was like, I must have just completely messed him up.
Oh, you did.
But it's funny because then you came back and messed me up.
Yeah, well, I saw there was because I was in the middle of saying he blocked all of my columns and everything. The only chance that I have left is the diagonals, and at that moment you hit the center one, the male and female Sphinx.
Yeah, there's a Camelot node that has both in it.
So then the fourth column, the one that has the feather drop and the metal drop, I was like, that's the only chance I have left.
Which I tried to see if there was a node that gave both, and unfortunately there's not.
I accidentally duplicated the Epic of Remnant free quest while fully counterclassed.
And that's my chat was like, Cad, do the Epic of Remnant one. I was like, huh? And I looked, I was like, oh.
I can't believe that neither of us noticed that in like the 5-10 minutes that we were previewing the board.
And that one actually took me quite a bit, because I did it was like a Shinjuku node with I think it was all the like gangster punks in there, and I took Gray and double Koyan in, because I was like, oh well, sweet, yeah, exactly. I was like, this will just work, and I just messed it up and like did not get a clean kill. And so like I sat there for like 6 or 7 turns mopping it up, and I got it, but I was just like, oh my god, like I just wasted so much time on it that I didn't need to waste.
Yep. Yeah, there were a couple of missions that I started, and I was like, I am wasting so much time here for something that's not even going to work. I just backed out of.
When you went for the Polar Star one, I was like, I wouldn't have gone for that. Because I was just like, that's going to take forever. You're going to have to get it back again, right? Like,
oh, I think there might have been a miscommunication about that one. It was not use it 5 times in a row.
Okay, so you just had to like get to 100%.
Yeah, to cross from not 100 to 100.
Yeah, well, I mean, and chat was sitting there being like, for some of these, like, oh, just use command seals. I'm like, no, it feels like that's cheating, right? Like, I don't want to do stuff like that.
We didn't say it was explicitly disallowed, but I appreciate the restraint.
I was like, it's not the spirit of it. I want to see if I can win.
The other
Plus,
thing
at that time, I had the leads.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, I've got this. Right at the end, I miscounted how many squares we each had, and so I was like, oh god, Cad's in the lead. I have to like get this 1 HP enemy thing, and then it's going to come down to the Angermine.
So how'd you get the 1 HP?
There's a mission in Septum that has a Shadow Spartacus.
With guts?
Yep.
God.
And so I did a couple of runs, like back to back, to get him to trigger the skill, because at first I did too much damage and just killed him, because he's only got like 30k HP.
Yeah, that's I figured there had to be a trick there on that one, and I was just like, man, I'm just like, there's no way that gets left up to chance. I'm like, otherwise, like if I got the anger one and you got the dot one, I was just gonna be like, I guess we'll just have to like declare a draw until one of us can get it if there's no trick to it. Like,
yeah. And someone in my chat brought up there's another strategy that I had not considered for getting the 1 HP one. You can bring Ryder Carmilla or Babanshi and use their HP drain on a low
health because it can't kill.
Yeah.
Yep, that would have been an interesting idea.
That would have been better, because I spent like a solid 6 or 7 minutes just tapping each individual node in Okeanos, Orleans, Septum, trying to find a Blackbeard, because I thought there was a Shadow Blackbeard, and I guess I was just wrong.
Yeah. I could have sworn that Okeanos had one, but it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was convinced, 100% convinced. When and where did you do the Berserker with MASH?
So at the same time that I did the Sacrifice MASH with Qingong. Chat, what node was that? That wasn't the Epic Remnant one. It was like...
It came around the time you did the Sphinxes, I thought.
Yeah, I think it was the Sphinx node. Because whatever Camelot node that had, it had like just a really easy like Berserker right at the beginning of it. So I just went like...
I was in my team setup with Mash and Chen Gong when that square got filled.
Yeah.
I was so
Well,
pissed.
hey, at least you weren't already in the node. Like there was the feather drop one you cooked me on because I was just like, oh, well, great.
Yep. That was awesome. That was great fun, dude.
It was. It's at least nice to be like problem solving, be like, how do I do this? Like
exactly. And how do you do it efficiently?
Yeah.
Because some of these, like, you can just go and do one by one by one.
Right.
But if you can, bundle
try to get
2,
multiple
3
at a time. Yeah.
Like defeat a berserker with Mash and sacrifice Mash with Chen Gong. Boom.
Yep.
Do both of those at once. Easy. And so the strategizing, and then that's the game for the first like 5 to 10 minutes. Then it's, what is my opponent trying to accomplish on the board, and how do I block that?
That's like, because I started out so behind to begin with, I just was like, all right, I'm just going to try to block him. And then once I had you blocked in most of the areas, I'm like, okay, now I'm going to try to like do something myself. Yeah. And then like try to focus on it. But I think even then there was like, I think across the bottom, you weren't blocked at that current moment. Mm-hmm. And so you still technically had a route, but...
Yeah, I had several that I was considering that you systematically annihilated. That was awesome. I don't have time to do another one.
It's unfortunate.
But like, if this is something that you think you would enjoy doing in the future, I would absolutely be happy to
definitely
have a rematch.
We can definitely do it again.
Cool.
I had a fun time with it, and I'm sure chat enjoyed it too, because they were getting all into it and they were trying to come up with stuff and being like, wait, how is he going to do this and that? No, Cad, take that.
The feather drop was super lucky. My chat kind of popped off when that happened.
I got lucky with the metal drop. I got it first try, so I was just like, oh, sweet.
Dang, nice. I got mine second.
But yeah,
I will let you go for the evening and enjoy the rest of your stream with your chat.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And again, guys, if you haven't ever checked out Ventos, go do so. Again, he's a fantastic streamer buddy of mine at this point, right? Like this is honestly what like having a community in FGO should be about. We should do more of this stuff. So I'm all for it. So.
Well, if you ever come up with a wacky idea and you need someone to test run it, I'm 100% down.
Definitely.
So, and for my chat, if you guys are not familiar with Cad, please go check him out. Just one of the most knowledgeable and put together streamers I've ever seen in the Fate Grand Order space.
Don't say that, because like, man, I had to actually go read Angry Mango's NP again. I was sitting there, I was like, wait, how does this work again?
Break down the intricacies of every single servant on a moment's notice.
Normally I'm pretty good, but yeah, Mango is one of those where it's like, I've just known for a long time what to tell people about Mango, rather than being like, man, I don't remember exactly the way it functions.
Yeah, when you put it into practice, it's a different story.
Yes.
Yep. Alrighty, well, thank you again. I will be in touch to do this some other time.
Definitely. I'll be looking forward to it.
Stream.
All right. So again, guys, that was Ventos. He is the Phantom streamer extraordinaire. If you guys have ever seen him, he loves to do Phantom challenges, kind of like in a similar way to how I do like Saberface only runs for story. He'll do Phantom like not Phantom only, but the way he does it is kind of like you have to finish the fight with Phantom in the party, getting the final kill. So there's a lot of like difficulty with that. That's how like things like the 1 HP and stuff like that, I knew he was going to be really solid at that. I figured he was going to have more experience at that than someone like me. Because again, most of my knowledge is practical for you guys. It's not so much on the challenge-oriented side. While I do know my mechanics and can figure certain things out, I am certainly not like as practiced as someone like Ventos is. So it's always an interesting thing whenever he's doing those Phantom solos. You gotta like twist and tweak them, figure things out. And that's, you know, kind of what you guys saw on display here too, trying to figure out the challenges, trying to do stuff. So again, if you guys like that, we can definitely do it again. I had fun with it. It was actually pretty invigorating. I was coming into this stream pretty tired, and now I'm like, Let's go. Like, because it actually got my brain turning. It's something that in a weird way FGO has not done for me in a while. Mostly because the game is very solved for me. I kind of know a lot about it in that regard, and so actually having the capability to sit there and think outside the box is something that really is one of my strong points. So really good to do something different. Yeah. I learned from you. Hey, I'm glad you did. Rolling FP burning CEs. No. I don't think I would use that would have been potentially something, right? Like I could have I guess, well, I think the thing said drop, didn't it? Yeah, so feather drop, metal drop. So using a pure prism wouldn't have worked there. But that is an interesting thing to think, but I don't think I would do it, right? Like in the same way, it's like don't use command seals type stuff. Do you think Bazette's gimmick is just the final form of Angry Mangoes? To a degree, yeah. I think mangoes, you wouldn't have Bazettes without mangoes, and actually, again, here comes Mr. Ventos. Guys, go give him some love if you guys haven't already. But I was talking to Ventos before stream as we were getting set up, and he was talking about how he rolled Bazette because she was just such a fun unit to use. And that's like, I think without someone like Mango, you would have never seen the progression and the development and them coming up with someone like Bazette. So it, again, she is just an absolute blast to use in that regard. So yeah, to a degree, she's like the perfected form of his counter mechanic. How did I end up here? Yeah. Mango was the test case. Yeah, in a weird way, right? So it's like, to me, if they hadn't, and unfortunately, it sucks to say this, but if they hadn't like failed doing Mango's setup, like, you know, I know he's a 2-star. I know he doesn't have a whole lot going on for him in terms of his capabilities, but I think they could have designed him still a little bit better. But that's kind of who Mango is. They want Mango to be the quote unquote weakest servant. So I think like maybe it's on purpose in their design choice, but still I think that's what allowed them to realize, hey, this is kind of what works and what doesn't work. So, but again, thank you, Ventos. I had a blast with it. It was awesome. Mango tripped so Bazette could run at Mach 5, yeah. We need more counterattack on servants in the game. I mean, like, I definitely like it, but I would certainly be at least a little bit worried if it was a thing that you started to encounter. But I do think at least as a challenge, like, mechanic, like something that you have to go up against rather than something that you use yourself, I do think it'd be at least somewhat interesting to have more of that. He's a no-star. I know he's a no-star canonically, but he's a 2-star in stats, but he's a 4-star in costs. Well, sorry, in rewards. So like his coins and his like bond up rewards are 4-star level, and he's a 5-star in rarity. You can learn from failure, and that's what happened. Indeed. Like, I'm going to learn to just avoid all the Angry Mango ones so that I don't have to, like, the next time we do this, if there's another Angry Mango one, I'm just going to be like, not that one. Or at least I need to study up and figure out how to, like, get the most out of Mango in a short time period. And thank you for the gift, Ventos. I appreciate it. Hello, I'm new to FGO. Any tips? Oh, have I got some tips for you? I actually have an entire new player guide that I wrote. It's really long, but it covers like everything. So if you ever have any questions, you can consult that. But you're always welcome to come and ask me. Usually for new players, the sort of like canned advice I like to give you guys is try to make sure that you don't waste your AP. Try to make sure that you're progressing story. Try to make sure that you're rolling like at least one single target in AoE of every class and kind of working on those and getting them leveled up. So that way you cover all of your bases. And that's usually just like the early game advice I like to give to people. Thanks for being my guinea pig. Yeah, it's no problem. I think people will like that. Like, I'm sure there's, to a degree, like going to be people like that will not be able to like figure out some of those. But I mean, it's no different than hand holding you did to me at the beginning, right? So it's like if they got questions, just answer it for them. But yeah, I think that's definitely a fun mechanic. Yeah, maybe also clean your inventory. Yeah. points and tips for anyone that's going to battle Ventos in the future: clear your inventory and like bring important Cs into and like low level units into the inventory so you don't have to go to your second archive. Kat, was it you who mentioned a lotto box quota to sort of graduate from newbie status, or am I confusing you with someone else? I've talked about that, like doing a certain amount of boxes is helpful to everybody. Like, and the amount I set up, and this is absolutely not something you need to judge yourself by. But the point that I've said is like basically for any account, if you do like 100 boxes, that is usually enough to make sure that your account moves forward in some tangible way. If you have a much lesser account, like let's say you were doing like say a low star challenge account or something like that, you're not going to need that many boxes. If you're doing like a complete free to play loadout, you're still really fresh in the game and you got a lotto coming up right here, so you just don't have that many units, you certainly don't have to do 100 boxes because you're not going to be able to use all of those embers anyways. In fact, as you guys start to think, us more veteran players nowadays, like we know how to stack our mailbox, we also basically end up having like all of our second archive slots purchased, so we can just fit way more than your average new player can. So, like I said, 100 boxes is that like benchmark that I tell you guys when you're like kind of getting good at that point. But you can certainly do more, you can certainly do less. And it really just depends on the gravity of your account. I'm a whale. I definitely have a lot of stuff in my favor in that regard. I have a very like developed account. I have a very diverse account. I was talking with Ventos before stream, like there's only like 10 or 15 units that I don't have in the entire game. So as a result, that just kind of means that like I kind of have a lot of capability to use those resources. That's where someone like me doing like 500 boxes in a lotto, that's not that crazy. And that's actually the amount that I've been doing for years. And you'll see people that'll do like something insane like 1,000, right? I've questioned the validity of stuff like that. Not that they can't do 1,000, but that like the logic there is that you're probably wasting a bunch of those resources. So it's probably not actually worth it, especially because there's always another lotto into the future. But again, like it really just depends on like the overall status of your account. Free to play accounts usually need less resources. Newer accounts usually need less resources. Conversely, veteran accounts need more resources potentially. And again, like whale accounts are going to need more as well because they're just acquiring more. The more units you have, the more you're going to have that capability to spend. And you'll notice it's almost directly proportional. So it's like the amount of units really determines how much you kind of need. You did mention that 300 boxes is total account changing. Yeah, 100%. Like for just about every account, unless you're talking like, and I'm talking about like kind of the first time of doing that. But like, yeah, no, I mean, 300 boxes is just a crazy number. And like I said, I don't expect people to do that. I think our box count average in FGO is something only like 20. Which is like, you guys got to remember, there's people that do 1,000. So like, if your average is only 20, it tells you that there's just a ton of people that only do their 10 boxes and get out, right? So with all the people that pull the rate up, there's still just that many more that only do like, the bare minimum. So I'm guiding a couple new players through FGO and helping them get ahead of this year's curve. So I find myself referring to your guidance statements a lot. Yeah, sure. And feel free to like clip anything that I said or anything like that and show it to them. Again, it's difficult to like approach what if scenarios in a vacuum and stuff like that. But obviously there's some ways you can try to think about it and approach it and say, hey, this is kind of how much that like I need, right? Like, and that's my advice to everybody when it comes to a lotto, okay, is set yourself a goal that you think you can achieve. Don't care what everybody else is doing. Like, you're going to see that whale doing 500. Don't care about that. Set a goal that you think you can achieve that would be good for your account. Do that. If you do that, pat yourself on the back. You did a good job. Don't compare people, right? Like, that's the problem I think everybody falls into, is they start thinking like, oh, should I be doing more? Do the amount you're comfortable with. Okay. And if you feel like you should do more at the end, feel free to do more. But, to me, it's more about like actually accomplishing the goals that you set out to do. And some mats are just more appealing. Yeah. Like I was looking ahead at the lotto coming up here for Tesla Fest, and I said, like, I'm super busy. I'm in the middle of tax season. I don't have a lot of time to be able to like do other stuff. And I was just like, historically, I have done 500 boxes in every lotto since the inception of FGO. The only one that I didn't, at least on an A, okay, JP's a different story because I didn't start playing there right away, but at least on an A, the only ones I didn't were the first 3 lottos, basically. Here's why. 2 of those lottos, the rates for a box, instead of it being 600 currency, chat, it was 800 currency. So I only did 350 boxes back then, which is actually the exact same equivalent to 500. I can't believe how that worked out because I didn't purposely calculate that or anything. It just ended up being roughly the same. Like I said, this is the amount that I determined my account needed over time. Okay. And there was one lotto that I did just absolutely terrible in. And that was the original Da Vinci lotto. Not the rerun, the original. The original Da Vinci lotto, I only did 45 boxes. And that's because the original Da Vinci lotto occurred in April, which is the tax deadline for individuals in the middle of tax season. As an accountant, there was no way in hell I was doing it. So, like I said, if this lotto is one that I have to shirk on, it's actually not going to be that bad because I looked and I have almost all of the materials already in this one in spades. The reason I would like to farm this one is because I have robust 120 grail plans, but I'm a saber face nut. So basically, like, I want as many embers as I can get, but it's not the end of the world if I can't do it. I can make it up elsewhere when we get, like, I don't know, say a like half cost ember gathering or something like that. So the important thing is just, you know, as long as I'm comfortable missing those mats, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Dark times they were 700 plus bullets next lotto, so needed by me. Yeah. It's funny how often a friend asks if upcoming servant is any good, and I just refer them to your videos again. Every servant is decent, right? Like I think a lot of people put too much stock in this. And don't get me wrong, there's some servants that I think need some love, but usually it comes down to the master. Okay, if you have to ask, is a servant good? You need to just refer right to here. If you can think it, you can probably do it. This game is not that complex. Usually it's just a matter of assembling the correct composition in order to actually make the comp work, right? So yeah, in some cases it's a little bit more of an uphill battle. Some units don't have it as easy. There's definitely some units that are stronger than others. There's definitely some units that are weaker than others. But at the end of the day, this game is about kind of having fun, collecting the characters that you like and utilizing them effectively. So it just boils down to, like, if you like that unit, go for it, and we can find a way to make it work. I believe it was a year or 2 ago. Oh, for Aurora Steel? Yes. Yeah, Aurora Steel was in the boxes. I think it's upcoming as well. The CPA, you have to be going nuts in March and April 15th. Yeah. We're not even in March yet. We're in February, and I'm already going insane. I did 45 boxes in Da Vinci and congratulated myself. Yeah, Da Vinci's actually, ironically enough, the lotto everyone wants back, and it's because that lotto had statues, and that's basically why people always scream at me if they ever come to look at my statues, because, you know, most people are pretty hard up for them. But because I got to do the rerun, and on the rerun of the Da Vinci lotto, I obliterated it. So, like, basically, you come look at my statue supply, and this is why, like, I don't need statues on my NA account. Whereas my JP absolutely sympathizes with you guys and is in the same situation you guys are in. So, yeah, the Da Vinci lotto is absolutely the catalyst for why I have so many. If we could get, like, something like that back, I'm sure it'd make a lot of people happy. But I think the devs, at least at this point, are trying to, like, I think they realize that so many players killed statues and that they no longer need them no matter what. And so I think they're trying to go, like, okay, let's never do that again, which sucks for us, but it's something I think they're keeping a tight rein on it economically, so that they basically, just so that you can't retire that material entirely. Off to the airport. Yep. Have a good one, Ventos. Thank you again for the collab. Like I said, it was awesome. And guys, if you haven't, go give the man a follow. do that for me. I was new back then and didn't know. Yeah, I think a lot of people were also like the Da Vinci Lotto was kind of nasty. If people remember, there were two different Lotto materials for that, and there were multiple different CEs that could drop in the node. So it drove a lot of people batty. Design wise, it's like kind of one of the worst Lottos ever. But honestly, like it was just super lucrative. So if you managed to get a lot out of it, it was really nice. It was also better on the rerun than the original, because on the original run there were not a lot of extra classes in the game. I think we only had Dantes and John as our extra classes in the game at that time. Whereas down the line we had a lot more, and extra classes counted for both types of manuscript. So it was like actually even better in the rerun of the Lotto because of that. People want statue lottos back because a lot of us will not need a single skill gem ever again. Yeah, it's like the inverse problem, right? But I think the devs have just resigned themselves to like, okay, well, skill gems are kind of dead. And this is also why, where are my skill gems? Hold on, I think they're at the top. Yeah, I mean, crap, I've got 10,000 of some of the skill gems, right? Like, holy crap. And I think it's just that the devs realized this one was already too far gone and they couldn't really pull it back. But also that like the way they structure event rewards now, they very rarely ever give gems out in an event shop. And so I think they kind of realized that and went like, whatever, right? Like, you could have the one class for the final wave and then ruler in the next run. Yeah, random enemy spawns. We still have that sometimes, but actually, I say that. I don't know that it's been a thing in the past couple autos here. Like we kind of used to have like the rare spawns and stuff like that, or again, yeah, like the switching, but it really hasn't been a thing now that I think about it. I still need caster gems, but won't after this lotto. Caster gems and caster monuments are usually the singular thing that stand out as the most needed. And the reason for that why is because almost everybody goes after the like meta supports to some degree. And then the caster class in and of itself is also a very robust class. So usually it's got a lot of units, it's where most of the supports are located. And so people have a tendency, especially with supports, to skill them very highly, to level them up where they maybe wouldn't level other units. And that's usually kind of what actually causes them to spend more on it. Realized I have this like massive cow look in my hair. I'm sorry. Bring back Merciless One Re. Impieta? I think Impieta is back in the JP shop, isn't it, chat? Let me go double check. They just added a bunch more back. No, it may be the Chaldean Scholars one that's back instead. But they definitely added one of the Da Vinci Lotto ones. Gold caster gems have the highest drop rate in Chaldea training grounds for some reason. It literally is because the devs knew, and it goes all the way back. Like that's why. Like basically they also put the like shittiest material drop in that one, which was Hearts of the Foreign God. And back before we had Epic of Remnant, there was no Heart of the Foreign God node that you could farm. So basically for the entire first year and a half of the game, nobody had any capability to get more Hearts of the Foreign God outside of Fridays were caster training ground day. And the rate of acquisition of hearts from that were 500 AP per on average. So, chat, you think about a 40 AP node, that is you basically farming it, let's see. 3 is 120 times another 3, which would be 9 is 360. Yeah, God, like you're over 10 runs, right? So like I think it's like, yeah, 12 times basically to on average get one. And remember that could skew downward and you could get luckier, or it could skew upward. You could go over 1,000 and not see one drop. So, yeah, no, I just bided my time and calculated and plotted and planned and never did anything with my hearts that I didn't plan to do, because they were a commodity back then. You knew you needed them, and you basically tried to farm them at select key moments. So like, interestingly enough, I've only ever done 24-hour streams. Both of them were heart farming. One of them was the original Barbados raid in whatchamacallit, in the Solomon Temple of Time raids that came out, and the other one was, I think, a hunting quest that had hearts in it shortly thereafter. And that is how I've always been ahead on hearts on my NA account. Like, hearts are a dead mat to me, which is wild, especially like for a lot of people. Telling people in the first 2 years of FGO that hearts were a dead mat to you is like, how? What sorcery did you pull off? And that's why, like I said, I think a lot of people look at some of the things that I do on stream and assume like, oh, that's the reason for CAD success. Most of my success came early on from just garnering a lot of attention from being like somebody that did these things that everyone else was like, he's a madman, he's a psychopath. And it's like, well, yeah, I just did what I thought was like the best, most efficient way. I saw an opportunity and I took it, and it worked. The sorcery was degen. Yes, exactly. So anyways, chat, I was just trying to look and see, because I believe, like I said, that they added more stuff to the Mana Prism shop. At least I think so. Wait, chat, did the new Cs not display if you already own them? Is that maybe my issue here? The other menu. Other menu. Any menu. Is it Rara Prism on the bottom? Well, not that far at the bottom. They have their own menu. Yeah, I actually haven't gone and looked at them yet. Yeah, these are all the ones I've bought myself. One that looks like a card. Aha, thank you. Yeah, I have not been in here yet. So that's probably something I actually need to add to the new player guide. Yeah, you can now get HNS. This is actually a really good one. I haven't bought any of these yet because I actually don't really need them. That's actually another one. What is it? His Righteous Way or something like that. I don't remember what it's called. There's Maiden Leading Chaldea. That's also a decent one. It's not Impieta, though, which is unfortunate. It's also all attack, but that one's actually pretty decent over time, especially because back in the day it used to be really hard to get MP damage up. But nowadays, not so much. Obviously, Golden Sumo is still one of the best ones in the game in that regard. Yeah, there's the Chaldean Scholars one. And then the rest of these cost. Oh, interesting. So they moved them into their own section here. That's dumb, because this is bait. Out of all of these that you can buy, chat, there are only two that are worth anything. The first is right down here. This is Sweet Crystal. It costs 25 rare prisms to get MLB of it, but it is an all attack scaling, 50% starting charge with invuln pierce CE. It's actually really, really nice to have. The other one is right here. It's Chocolat Au Fondant. This one is all attack scaling, 50% starting charge at MLB, and then 30% extra damage against divine enemies. So also has its situational usefulness. The others just not worth your time, really. Like they're not the worst Cs. They're just, of the rare prism ones, not really worth it to buy. Because most of them have analogs that you can easily acquire. HNS being available is actually awesome. So interestingly enough, we have stronger Cs than HNS now. But where HNS is still really nice is if you have a unit that you know you're going to be NPing with a lot, you need to NP very quickly, but you also need crit damage. But then, like, there's still Cs that are good for that, right? You know, but where HNS is going to be strong is if either the card type doesn't have a good CE for that, quick, or basically your unit is like what's the word I'm looking for here? Like multi-card type, right? So they're both arts and quick, or buster and arts. And so like you kind of are going to need to rely on multiple different card types to get that crit damage. Their deck isn't quite matching. Yep. I took off the 22nd, 28th, and 29th of March. Do you think these days will line up nicely for the lotto next month? Good question. I would bet that it will be in the latter half of March. I don't know though, right? Like I can be willing to say that it's very likely the 22nd will fall under it. I'm not sure about like the 28th and the 29th. Cuz like it really just depends. And remember, lottos only last like the 14 days. They never give you a 3-week lotto because heaven forbid should you have more time to farm. Is Lotto before Bunyan? Yes. Yeah, you guys, we have Chaldea Boys next, which will probably start on the 1st or the 2nd, depending on how fast they want to do it. And then basically you will have the Lotto probably immediately after Chaldea Boys. And we should have the Lotto guide out to you guys next week. So. Oh, it's like Melty Sweetheart for blocking mail damage 3 turns. No. I have an axe to grind with Melty Sweetheart, okay? It is one of the stupidest CEs in the history of FGO. I don't need to drag up the original Valentines event too much here, but needless to say, this is a CE that with every single copy of it that you bought, it got more expensive. And it actually was inefficient to buy MLB of it in the event. You were actually only supposed to buy the first 2 copies, which is weird because then we got a rerun, which meant that you still wouldn't have gotten MLB on the rerun. So I will forever hate them for that, regardless of the CE's effects. The CE itself was not bad, but it's like, I still mauled when I think about that. You guys have helped me double or more my box count. Nice. I can't take credit like too much here though, because while I laid all the foundations that have led to the current guides, the entirety of the work is pretty much being done by Avalon at this point. So. I got 6 CE setups for all the rotations, but I would love to see more. Oh yeah. No, there's definitely some easy ones. I'm actually impressed with how easy this lotto is comp-wise. Like, there just seems to be some very, very either like low star friendly or like supportless type of stuff. Have you seen today's episode of Mato Seihe? Best girl of the season has arrived. Which one's Mato Seihe? I'm sorry, I probably know it by its English name. It's because the challenges are so bad. You're not wrong. Chain Soldier. No, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. Wait, chat, today's Thursday. Oh my god. Chat, that means today's Wednesday. Because I have to work Saturday. I'm over the hump today. Yeah. That's the depressing part about my job at the moment, right? Like basically like, oh yeah, those weeks where you have to work more is like and here I thought you finally had a mental break. No, but it definitely is adding to it. Can't just ignore the challenge quest during a lot of their waste. But no, that was actually a really fun collab. I like that because, like I said, it's not often that I get my brain teased very much by FGO. Usually the head scratchers I get are someone asks me a rare obscure question, and most of the time I can tell you guys either the answer or where to look for the answer or what I think the answer is, and it's usually right. So it's like, it's not too much that I have to do. No earthly clue. This is like a reflection of my subconscious subbing to me. Thank you for the 8 months. Did you win? No, I actually lost, which is good, right? Like, I am eager to have a rematch. I work a lot of Saturdays too. I get so I get it. Yeah, it's been rough. I hope to not have to do too much there. Chat. What if we played some Monhun for the last hour here? Because I don't got anything else to do. I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is not my day to find you. I just finished my taxes. Good. Don't send them to me. Also, chat. We didn't even get to talk about it. How did you guys like today's art? Today's starting screen. This piece be doing numbers. It be doing numbers, chat. Second best part? Wait, what do you mean? You still need to do my taxes? I ain't doing any of your taxes, chat. Fuck that. Okay, unfortunately, we must end that. So I actually did, like I said, get to play some a little bit yesterday with Bob and the boys, and we got into high rank yesterday, chat. So we've killed Zora Magdaros. We're hunting the pink Ruthian and like doing some stuff. What about Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? So I'm on the docket for this stuff tomorrow, but honestly, chat, I may play Helldivers tomorrow because they've apparently fixed the servers some. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I need to search for more question mark tracks. I see you like giving things concussions. I do. I feel like it's my calling in life is to bonk. I just got on Helldivers right now. Nice. Yeah, so like they gave a patch out today, chat, that like made it so that you basically don't have to worry too much now about like AFK people squatting in the game. So they got rid of all those people, and now as a result the servers are a lot easier to like get into, I think. But you know, I'm sure there's still gonna be some issues. Oh, you've become a hunter. I have. I'm a huntard. Yeah, so like they're still gonna need to improve the servers, but they at least gave the like flush thing a try. Also, I know Bob's up there in VIP, but I don't know if he wants to like post something, or if he just wants me to rove around, because I can definitely rove around for more questionable Rathian tracks. I think they did 15 minutes AFK should kick you. Yeah, which is like, and that's where I do have to give Helldivers some shit. I think it's a great game. I love it. I love the way it feels. But like at the end of the day, you've got to, and this is like bare minimum to me for any live service game, you've got to have server queues and you've got to add an auto AFK feature, simply to be fair to everybody. And I get it's like, oh, well, we didn't think we were going to be successful. It's like, true, but you do have to prepare for the eventuality. Like, if you don't prepare for success, how can you hope to be successful? Right? Like, just thinking about that.
All right. All right.
Wait, why did that? Okay. I don't know why she gave me that pop-up twice there.
It was too different.
Oh, it is. Okay. This is what happens when I don't actually read and I just like press through it really fast. I got an attack jewel. I don't know what that does.
It increased your
Increase
attack.
your attack by
My God.
stage. So you got level 1
I
out of
still need
7.
what I assume to be the pink Rathian scale. Upgrade my stuff.
And I like.
Are you
We're doing
okay?
Bob's quest or Cat's quest.
I
Bob?
just need. Did you actually have one?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he just needs to. Cat needs to research stuff. Control.
Wait, well, too bad.
Okay.
Also, I have to talk to Meowscular Chef here first.
Muscular shift is out.
I wonder what like his name is in Japanese, because I'm sure it's like Nyan something, right? Like,
It's good.
I'll have to ask Trubs. I'm sure he knows. You guys need a Fae to help? No.
Yes.
Why phase to have the game?
Yes, we need a Fae to help get in here. Is this an MMORPG? Kind of? Not really. Like the way you would think of an MMORPG? No. But the fact that you can play with your friends? Yes. Right? Like there's a ton of people that play this game and you can usually attack up L. I can take the L. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think because I have most of the food selection already unlocked, you get also the food selection unlocked.
That's so good looking.
I walked in.
Hello, Faye.
Hello. I am here.
Yeah, the
Hello,
Helldivers
Faye.
queue let me get in immediately.
Yeah. Like I said,
fixed it.
and I knew the problem was just people were squatting. People really quickly figured out never log out. And that was causing issues. Because it always used to be good as well trying to log in on Tuesdays right after the Steam maintenance. Because it would kick everyone.
This is Bob's
Oh.
session, right? I'm joining.
It should be Cat.
Yeah, it's my session. It's Bob's quest.
I don't know what the easiest way to join this is.
Do a friend request or like friend session.
Do you have me added on Steam, Faye?
I think I have you and
You
Bob.
should be able to join off of me.
I'll try joining off. Got it.
Every game nowadays has to make the food ridiculously good looking. Thanks, Final Fantasy. Yeah, like... Okay, chat, let me ask you something. Should I hold it against Square Enix for being little bastards and not giving me Rebirth for free? Or should I go out and buy Rebirth?
Wait for it to be on sale or on Steam.
Because, like, I know that's what's going to happen. Is, like, it'll eventually come to Steam, and then they'll be like, we need people to play it on Steam, and then I'll just get it for free that way. So...
Just
Because that's what happened on the first one.
Trilogy's out.
I'm actually surprised it's gotten a good review.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're actually getting this. I expect it to be good, but like, how much of that is indicative of? Because that's the thing I'm worried more about.
Are you talking about Helldivers 2? We were, yeah. Like I said, I'll probably play Helldivers 2 tomorrow, assuming I can get in. If not, maybe it's like more Monster Hunter or something.
I don't think I have you, Cat.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't
Did
think I
you
counted.
send me a friend request?
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yep, do it. You'll never find my name.
There's an Bob. Is it perhaps
Cadwolf?
Khadroth?
Yep. It's actually
W?
not my true name, but that is the display name, so... It should be readily apparent which one's the right one, too.
Press counter to join. Okay.
Yeah, because it's the Doji mode.
Yep. I need to, like, switch my, like, Google account to something like that. Oh my god. Where's my friends list? There's some way to see it. When's?
Fine.
When's?
I won't even let me join.
It doesn't show me that I have a friend request.
I have failed to send it because Bob sent me an invite that is also not working.
I wonder if it's because the cat said.
Like portraying it as your session and it's your online session for me. It's weird. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it this way.
Now we have the.
What if I go?
And normally I can just do it through the in-game overlay, so usually not a problem.
Yeah, it's just telling me to select friends session from the quest board, but it's the same reason it's not.
Okay. Wait, what are we doing here, Bob?
Killing the great Gyros.
Yeah, so like I said, normally... Oh my god, it's actually in the overlay. Okay. Faye, can you see my friend code right there?
Hold on, I got it.
Because,
Yeah,
I don't know what else this is going to show, and I'm terrified right now.
I got it.
In fact, let me go switch to this screen real quick here.
Okay. I was trying to figure out the easiest way to add you. And
I was just like, oh man, I have no idea if that's going to show like personal info or like my credit card info or some shit.
I love showing people's credit card info on the internet.
So much.
Screenshot.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I haven't added you.
Okay,
before this.
now I see it. It's look, I'm not surprised, okay? Because like I'm always this way too. I never like ask people like, "Hey bro, add me on Steam." I just am like, "All right, it happens when we play together." Like that's
Yeah.
And half the time it's not even required because most games just have their own matchmaking. So it's like it's just a thing.
Yes.
Rattlebomb. Wait, Bob, what was the thing that I watched the like hour-long video of like
Dodogama.
Dudugama, yeah.
You'll meet him later.
Hey.
Once we're in the Elder.
Dudugama is bro.
Slinger ammo. It's good
Too
for
good boy.
staggering monsters.
He deserves head pats.
Oh, he's gonna get head pats from me.
I'm sure I like your head.
What do you mean? They're very repetitive.
We have 16 people in a session at a time.
Yeah, but you can
Who
only
is
take
this
4
Zansha that joined? Oh, okay. I was like, did we just get a random that like piggybacked off my friend code?
Zoom.
Forgive me, Bob. Okay. I
Watch
didn't
me.
actually punt you.
Fuck 'em up.
Oh, the stinky veil.
I don't know what your gear was at.
No, that was fine. You actually interrupted me.
I'm at. I should be fine. I'm past this part of the story.
Oh, we're just want to make sure it's not too far, but
No, I have like not Dodogama, Odoga stuff.
Okay, game. Can I not like get up? Am I paralyzed?
that's your
Yeah.
Am I poodleized?
Yeah, great Gyro says.
You playing Insect Glaive Burning?
I am.
Why are you not flying more?
Because if I have a red buff, I can do more ground damage.
Insect Glaive people can work on the ground?
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
You're like a land shark.
They're
It's
high
like
damage
I've just
combo
never seen that.
Barely on the ground.
You're a jumpless dragoon.
No, that's just great.
Bonk,
I got
bonk,
the
bonk,
green, so
bonk. Now that you shouldn't do. You absolutely interrupted my most powerful hit there.
He's dead.
I helped.
Wait, why did we need to kill this?
You still need tracks, don't you?
Yeah.
You get some credit for just killing shit. But if I was smart, I would have just told you to capture. I would have captured a little bit of the farm or the materials or the tracks.
That's true. Wow. Aren't you
Have a,
smarter, Bob?
Rematch for me.
Why we're
Hunter
not,
and a terrible GM.
why we're not in the desert or trying to look for it?
Guys, did you hear
Anything
that? Bob volunteered to be the stream's general manager.
Oh wow! Congrats, your promotion.
Terrible GM.
You are one
Bob's
of
like,
my
"Oh,
great
no."
employees.
I refuse. I promote AP instead.
Well, that would require AP to not be playing Apex.
We got our butts kicked. Stopped.
Of course. Main thing for Insect
We
Blade
won
is
2
keeping
games
your bugs
today.
off. Okay.
We got 2 chicken dinners tonight.
You got a wiener chicken dinner?
We got 2 of them.
I see. Well, you heard it here first, chat. Bob is officially a Apex pro. He is an Apex predator.
Your Twitch rivals win.
I was gonna say that too.
New optional quests are available.
Hello, Faye. I see you're a hunter.
Hello. I'm wearing armor and stuff.
Saitama,
And-
thank you for the follow.
And being
Excellent name. Your harvest box is full. The Argussi returned.
I don't know what other name you would call it by. That's just his name.
Argosy?
Oh, well, that's
Oh, that's weird.
you made that up.
Yeah. That's clearly not how you say it. What are you talking
That's
about?
that's just wrong.
This is the Argussi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Wait, where's the botanical box again? Collect harvest. Take
It's at
off.
the bottom.
Yeah, no, I couldn't remember who I needed to talk to.
Hard.
Okay, got my flesh pod.
I'm gonna send out Probs' army to go gather stuff.
You gonna send out your French's army? Oh.
I like how they stir a like way too big pot for them. Like that's got to be tiring as all get out. You guys having fun? We are.
Oh,
Soon we're gonna hunt a doo gamma.
We had to beat the pink Rathian. It's totally not pink Wrath.
Man. So what's melding items do?
It will...
It allows you to get material, like term materials you don't want into other things. But endgame, it's the best. It's the best way to get your is it charms? No, not the charms. The decoration.
I'll tell you right now, don't be me and use a decoration as a melding item. You ain't getting that back.
Oh.
Makes gems. So like, do we actually get like gear with gem slots and stuff later, or do like I just put gems in?
No, you do.
Okay.
Yes.
This gear, because it's designed to just speed run you.
Yeah, it just has
rank.
stats, I assume.
Yeah. But like you can look at
Hello, Katana.
if you go to the crafter, you will see that there's 2 sets of armor for each creature.
Uh-huh.
There's an alpha set and a beta set.
And what is like the beta, the gem one?
Yeah. So the alpha one has
Beta has
more
better slots.
more skills but fewer slots, if any. And the beta one has lesser skills but allows you higher customization.
Yeah, I think
And
that's my only like disappointment is that you can't upgrade the Guardian set, and it just kind of fast tracks you, so it like kind of replaces the original experience of actually building a set.
Yeah, because this didn't exist until
Until Iceborne, right?
Iceborne came, and it was literally their way of.
Yeah, because like back when I played the first time, like I there was never any of this like catch up stuff, but I don't think Iceborne was out at that time. So okay, so what are we doing?
You still need some more investigations.
I assume so.
Here. I had a minute.
It just says question mark.
You need tracks.
I only found like 1 or 2 of the tracks on the way to the Great Gyros. I think the only thing I dislike about this set is because of the comically large collar that it has. It just looks like I just have like absolute like roid rage shoulders. Where it's like, yeah, I have no neck. My
Did you
shoulders
go
are
with the
bigger than
options
my
to
head.
Change the to go no armor in your headpiece.
I could.
It won't change the neck thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you see the
Uh,
face in the hair.
Huntin Anjanath. Wait, how do I change that then burning?
Oh, technical. Go to
Options.
options. It's under game settings, and then it's the second tab where it says head armor.
My god, chat can actually see my face now. Also, because I was a good boy, I already ate. Therefore, I am ready. And don't need to talk to me, Muscular Chef.
I think I ate. I want to find out.
I took a much needed nap. Can you, like, take a nap for me?
No free naps.
It was supposed to be FGO Collab today. Yes, you missed it already. Ventos had to leave by 10, so we didn't have enough time to do a second race. But we basically said, like, we'll just do it again at some point. Because it was fun. It was a blast.
I have
Winged
the
race in a
stuff
frenzy.
to trap.
I smell something wild nearby.
Oh, we need traps.
so-
I can also bring traps.
Well, I want Cad to get to the freaking
Isn't there supposed to be a
pink
thing
rat
here? Like, there's the... Like, up here somewhere, there's the...
camp.
Yeah, the camp.
I brought a pitfall, but
Wait,
I don't
we
have
started at it?
tranks.
If you are up there already, did you already?
Maybe I did.
Oh.
Okay, so I teleported to the
Oh,
show
that's
you the
your-
location.
Let's see. No, I don't actually have a camp icon. So, I did start there, but...
Yeah, it's right there
Right where?
on the right hand side. Go back to your map,
Uh-huh.
and you
Oh,
can
the
see-
ancient forest camp up here? No, that's not the high one.
It is.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh.
I think it's because. Do I have it already? I think
I found,
And I
a
have it too.
I found a stinky. Oh, stinky.
you found this thing.
You keep finding Stinky. I'm gonna try to find the other Stinky. Whose tracks
Oh,
I
no.
cannot find.
But your dinosaur.
He's mad at you. And your stinky
Yeah, no.
lizard too. Or insect. You don't have a lizard, you have an insect.
Okay, I see an angry... Just wanna hit him once. Here we go. Okay, I found some Anjanath footprints. Dude, it just does not want to give me the, like, pink Rathian ones.
He did the Bork. Just a little Borker.
I mean, you get some for just completing quests, but yeah, why aren't? What is it? It shouldn't be because I've already done it.
No, because I got, like, 1 or 2 in the first one. I'm not finding any here.
Oh,
Is this not a high rank quest, maybe?
Should be.
Does he have the back fins?
I attack tail.
Yeah, let me know if you guys cut the tail, because then I'll have to come back.
Oh god.
Ow.
Well, I found more Anjanath footprints. In fact, the Anjanath is like the only thing I'm finding. Kind of wild. You caught something? Like COVID or like the flu? Because like both my parents had the flu lately. Because I guess like they had their shots, but whatever strain is going around is like not the one that's for the shot. COVID, yeah, oof. Well, hopefully it doesn't impact you too bad. Had a sore body, yeah. I mean, you can get like sore body just from getting sick, but because usually like the reason your body gets sore is just because your lymph nodes are fighting something. Old Rathian footprints. I did find some.
Oh.
Oh, nice knockdown. Nice tail cut.
Oh, god damn it. You guys tail cut it?
Big tail gun.
Yeah,
Yep.
but get this. The tail doesn't despawn.
Yeah,
He'll
but
be chilling around.
Dude, where are the footprints? It definitely saw more. Okay, there's some.
Where's that tree? I'm blind. There it is.
Lose everything that's serious compared to COVID? I don't know about that. You catch the flu without a flu shot, you're definitely gonna be puking your guts out. Which is interesting because I actually I don't want to like jinx myself, but I don't think I've ever caught the flu.
And there's the death flag.
Yeah, like my siblings all have, but like I have been very fortunate. Like my sister got it bad one time. Oh look! It's your name is Toby.
Now you have to
Gotcha.
go north to get the tail to the north.
Don't worry, I'm busy getting roared at. And oh my god, it's just like trying to kill me. Yep, and it ran me over. The where? Like,
In the north
So,
map.
the path where I'm standing at.
bro, dude, what? Like,
Okay, so go left after you exit that area.
yeah, I'm like, you're telling me things that I'm already gone. Go left.
Hold off and do it.
See the tail.
Oh, I need to sharpen.
Where be tail?
You're keep going that way.
Yeah, and the sharpen.
It should be off near one of the ledges.
I think
Area.
this is it. Yep, got the tail. Okay. God, now if I could just find a couple more footprints, that'd be great. Not Anjanath footprints. God damn it, game. Last time I had
So
They
COVID,
would
mine
be
came
up
up
near
negative.
by the Rathian nest.
mean, that's what I would think as well. But
Hey.
I mean, it's fine. I'm
Definitely
pretty
also-
close now, so I may as well come kill.
Oh, it's dying.
Oh, you fainted.
I did. I don't think I was paying attention to my health. There's one thing I'm good at. It's being reckless and dying. That's my one talent.
However,
Oh, we
you
captured
will
it?
receive more rewards than
Yeah.
usual
Yeah.
once the quest is over.
Yay!
We can put it out of misery another time.
Yeah, I like my parents insist that I gave them COVID this last time, but it doesn't make any sense because there's no way I could have caught COVID and they didn't. So like the only places that I went out and like were with someone were other people that they were also with. So it's like they insist that I gave it to them and I'm like, okay, how did I originate it? Like, and then meanwhile my mom's like, oh, I caught it first then, but I didn't go anywhere, so there's no way I did. I'm like, yeah, sure, you didn't go to numerous doctor's offices, go to get your hair cut at a salon filled with tons of women. Sure, you didn't catch it. Like, I don't know about that one.
Roll up, Ken, while you're still on that screen.
Oh, well, too late.
Ready to visit
Like-
I picked up
ecological
tracks.
research partner?
And I'm not gonna say that like maybe I did catch it, but like I said, it would have had to have been in the same place that they did too. So
Do not join this one on TF13. Yeah, there's a cutscene.
register bounties.
Activate.
Wildspire Waste. Coral Highland. Actually, let me see if there's deliveries.
But it's not delivered.
It's not delivery, it's Despacito. This burrito. Ah, speak to the chief ecologist.
Time to be heroes.
Monster Field Guide updated for Anjanath, Odogarin, and Great Gyros. I'm purposely saying it wrong. I'm sorry, chat. Forgive me.
Why do you hate me?
Speak to the commander. Is this the same step you're on, Bob? Yay!
Over here.
Oh my god. Hey, totally hunt that pink Rathian for me.
Sign up for the quest, partner. It's time to hunt the
Sign up
monster
for the
that
quest,
left that trail.
partner.
I'm just gonna.
But first, go talk to the tech chief, because he's got a side quest.
On my cutscenes. You can do once you do yours, we can yours without downtime.
What do you mean by cutscene? Because, like, I got the
Like this.
quest.
Right, there will be a cutscene once you start that.
Well, first, I have to talk to Muscular Chef.
This is your homie.
Yes.
And homies stick together.
Like, behold the glorious slab of meat that he just made.
Remember that time where Joe Cat stole Muscular Chef olive oil?
No?
There was a video where in Generations, Sword and Shield had an item buff called oils. Gave you a time buff that allowed you to do other things.
All right.
It never got them again. But Sword and Shield players loved the oils because it added a good fun element. So
I see.
as Copium, he was applying the oil to his weapon.
This is Coral Highlands. Do we want the southern or north?
I honestly don't know, but it is not going to matter for you.
North.
I can just TP to the nearest camp anyway.
Ah, sweet. I'm prepared to depart with me, myself, and I.
Oh, hybrid.
Ugh.
Iceborne got nothing on Meowscular, right? Like, I don't know why Meowscular Chef doesn't just, like, go hunt all the beasts. He could have killed Zora Magdaros.
Because they realized that the Palicos were too powerful. That's why they were only generations and generations double cross.
Wait, but also world.
No, you could actually play as your Palico.
Oh.
As a weapon, basically they were a weapon type.
What?
A Rathian? No, wait.
A Wathian?
There was
No, not my cat.
not.
Dude, I feel like your Palico would just be dead 10 times over from all these things.
Well, good thing he has.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I'm here with the pink Rathian.
You okay there, partner? Don't worry about me. I'm alright.
Oh, look, Legiana.
Species of Rathian. Really strange because there hasn't been any reports of them in the New World before.
Wait, did she just say there hasn't been any reports of them in the New World?
Not a single one ever.
So as part of the narrative, you're basically coming to quote unquote the New World.
Yeah, I get that.
So this entire area is undiscovered.
Yeah!
Until this point in time, this was the pink Rathian hadn't been.
I'm still on it.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite part of this map, the slide.
Stabby, 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 stabby. And he's down.
Fail, girl.
But if burning could stop hitting me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
I got bomb.
sleepy. Oh, done.
I had bomb. Oh, wake up.
Oh, he roared right as I was going into my spin.
God damn it.
Doing.
Get off me.
Ow. Gonna have a hard time cutting his tail here.
Dying.
Woo!
Oh my god, I can't die.
Is that a Legiana? Yeah.
Yeah, she being stinky.
Oh, of course, it goes right for me.
Oh, my headphones are dying. This is a really bad time for that.
Oh, unfortunately, I've hit both of them.
Sorry, Bob. I had the desire of just baseball batting you. I'm about to get.
So much shit happening on my screen. I don't know what to do.
Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot to pile up first.
Oh my god. How am I on the Legiana? What the fuck?
I'm legitimately surprised that they haven't. One of them hasn't run away yet.
It can't run away when I'm riding it.
The burn.
That's what. Here, on.
Ah, you're right now. Maybe.
Baseball bat, you all know? Oh, I didn't.
Well, may as well bonk the ledge while she's down.
There's the turn. I don't have any files.
Oh, I didn't.
Dude, ledge is kind of in some pain here.
Oh no, they got the left time.
Ah, damn it. Ledge is back in the fight.
And
Did Rathian run?
Yeah.
Rude.
Well, may as well kill the ledge.
Okay.
I'm just running. My people run. She liked me too much.
He's actually pretty wounded already, I think. Ah, damn it. Like right in the middle of the ice. Oh, God! I hate that, like, the monster just sometimes switches to you at, like, the worst fucking moment.
Yep.
Like, oh, I haven't been engaged with you for a hot second. I just finished healing. And then the monster's like, dude, that would totally suck if I switched and charged you right now. Okay.
Oh, actually, I think
Well,
that
ledge ran. Okay, where's
going to
that
the pink
tail?
rafting.
on this one.
Whee! Yeah, just both right here.
We could also kill the gremlins.
No, they're God damn it, they're not fighting.
They are friend sized.
If not friend, why friend sized?
That was the most pathetic fall over I've seen in a while. He was like, oh no, I tripped.
Got a C2.
Wait, there's a third one here?
He can help us out.
Oh, God damn it.
This horrible.
Or just done all of us.
Yeah, he was right behind me. I didn't even see him.
Oh,
Well,
no,
at least
no.
it's
Oh
a
my god. I'm stuck. Oh my
it's a fucking Jurassic Park movie in the making right now.
I'm sorry, Faye.
It's okay. That's funny.
Yeah, dude, that ledge is getting fucked up. See if you can cut the tail on it.
It's a break.
Oh, you can't
she's
cut
so
ledge's tail?
flipping.
So Pinky's, yeah, Pinky's sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, if it'll come down.
that's fine. That's fine. Branch.
Oh, I just completely whipped that.
Don't worry. Happens all the time with the charge blade.
Yeah.
Source, it's what I played last time and it's what made me quit the game.
I really like the charge blade, but god, is it a pain in the ass sometimes.
Yes, it is. Tail's not its weak point, huh?
Yeah, simply the head.
Rain case, baby.
I just want to know why I'm the one on the tail.
Being in position to the head.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say I've stopped going for the head because y'all keep pushing me off of it.
Yeah. Most hammer players will put 1.3 for their armor.
1 point to what?
A flinch free. A really good skill that.
Oh, basically your teammate can't fuck you.
Yep.
I think it also helps with the
Oh, where'd you go, Ledge?
the
No!
light knock that some monsters do.
We should have flash botted her. Honestly,
see.
let's just go kill her.
How do I do that again? How do you oh, I forget how to wire bug. There it is. Woo.
It's aim with your slinger and then press the whatever circle is.
Yeah, I forgot the circle part.
Is the Legiana almost dead? Or...
I don't know. But I know it was getting fucked up by the Rathian, and I spent a good chunk of time beating it on
go
the
take
head.
care of the. Go capture the pink Rathian. I should be able to capture it.
Well, if we capture the pink Rathian, it's gonna end the quest.
I know, but I can capture this one myself faster than y'all can get up there.
What? How do you know?
Because I'm already up here.
Yeah, but how do you know it's capturable?
Because it's sleeping.
Yeah.
Lagugiana capture? So can I capture the pink Rathian?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go capture it.
Where is it?
Got
Oh,
traps.
it's all the way at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, he awake. He angy. Ah!
If he woke up, do we have to weaken him again, or can I just drop a trap when he lands?
Probably should be able to drop strong.
Can't we just crank him?
Damn.
They have to be.
Now land on me, you stinky. I need you to trank. I don't have enough. Okay.
Yeah, the order doesn't matter, but they have to they have to be hit by both of the
Monster
same.
subspecies. Right here in the
Oh, I didn't know
world.
that.
We need to report this to the commander.
I assumed it had to be the trap first.
The blades on the head and the hammer on the tail. I'm confuddled. Hey, listen. I
Like-
just go wherever to not get murdered.
Like in the really organized groups, you'll see people like trap the monster when it's still not capturable, and then one person will start tranking it as the rest of them are just wailing into the monster.
Oh.
Which is impressive.
Well, like, can't you
and-
also, like, basically barrel bomb it, too?
Yeah,
Yeah, when
typically
it's
that's
asleep.
done when it's asleep, but like they'll knock it down to the threshold needed to capture it.
I ring safaris. Colonel. So what's our next step? I assume we have to hunt and discover something else.
So the next step is you doing progression, like
Never
story
thought we'd
wise.
find her in the Coral Highlands.
Trying to remember.
It takes a small combination of miracles for a
think,
subspecies to emerge. At least that's what the scholars said.
I think the
All the
homie
same,
shows up here.
She's in remarkable
The
condition.
homie. What do you mean, the homie?
She must have grown
Paparazzi
somewhere
Dino?
rich in
Yes.
nutrients. I might know where that is.
Totally not rushing.
Admiral!
At last, he returns.
Do I get paid
I've
more
been
for
enjoying
working,
watching
or
your
am I salary? I'm
exploits.
salary.
Fine work, I must say. Well done.
Wait, is it Monkey Man time?
Killed you to help instead of just watching.
Nope.
Monkey.
What for? You seem
Did
to
you say
have it
Rajang?
covered.
This guy got the nickname of
Rajang.
Rajang
Oh
because
yeah.
the gold
Actually,
hair,
it's a
the gold
souvenir.
Super Saiyan hair, the super muscular arms.
Whoa.
Interesting.
You know, I never realized how
Yeah,
terrifying
you
it
know
is
where
that a
you
cat
drove
has
off, Big
opposable
Ugly?
thumbs.
Well, there's a spot further in there, and it's just loaded with these things.
They're incredible. It's like there's this energy pulsing inside them.
I don't remember this cutscene at all.
Wasn't just me then. Ha! I'll wager they tie into this whole thing we've been studying somehow. Well, I intend to find out how. Raise your hand or paw if you're with me. Any of these jaggy brains up for a challenge? These two.
Wait, what?
Okay, you two. See you on site. I'll be at the tunnel. And don't you keep me waiting.
Diggy diggy
I
hole?
hate waiting.
Diggy, 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 hole.
Have fun.
Don't die out there.
He's playing on Steam. Mr. Satano.
Yeah, I'm on Steam. This is me getting back into it because I've never played any of the Monster Hunter series. And the first time I played, I didn't get very far. Like, I think I got a little bit further than this because I think I got to near Gigante.
Yeah.
But, like, I basically ended up quitting because, honestly, the people I were playing with were just awful. Like, they made it a completely unfun experience.
New products in stock.
Whereas,
Oh,
like,
you're not
at least,
allowed to have fun.
well, at least, like, playing with you guys, like, for the most part, if I have questions, y'all explain stuff to me. All right? So,
Our first
This
mistake
is
is not
just-
just saying get good.
Pretty quick.
yeah.
Oh, you can't upgrade.
Is World growing on you? I mean, honestly, like half the issue last time were the friends I was playing with. The other half was I started out with Charge Blade, and it's just absolutely the epitome of not a beginner weapon. Like, so I think I was half fighting my friends, half fighting the game, right? Like, and so like playing Hammer this time around, it's been much easier to get into, much more enjoyable. I have a lot more movement. I like just basically the amount of damage I do, so it's just been pretty fun, right? And like I said, we tested out some of the other weapon types in the beginning, and like I wouldn't mind trying out eventually the long sword. I wouldn't mind trying out the gun lance. I felt like both of them were decent enough that I could easily grasp them and what their mechanics were. So.
The next one's like cutscene exploration, so.
Wait, what do you mean by cutscene exploration?
Like, I'm walking down a hallway, just talking to the Admiral.
Yep.
But I have to head to the Everstream.
Yes.
I have to head to the high rank Everstream.
Congratulations, you're in the Evertree.
Also helps to have a friendly team. Yeah, like I said, just playing with them has been a lot better. We're kind of doing everything together, so that makes like it easy, so to speak. Like Burning and Faye, I think, are both high level. Trubs has been high level. Ash is high level. But Bob restarted basically to play alongside me, so basically he's on the same step as me, so there's no like confusion or getting lost.
As soon as you get to G rank, I'm going back to my old character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one rank ahead of you right now. I'm HR 13.
Wait, I never introduced myself, did I?
This is my
I'm the
baby
Admiral,
account.
The Commission's top dog. Of course, I leave the day-to-day stuff to the commander. I'm not much.
I
for
don't
being
remember
tied
what
down,
barrels I
so-
like to use on my
Anyway,
longbows,
I
so
was
I'm
chasing
just
down
guessing.
This monster when I stumbled upon this place I'm about to show you.
But this is as opposed to
What
like
monster?
the prior time. Basically,
Gigante.
I wanted to like experience it a little bit more on my own, and they all like swooped in and tried to like just
So I decided
power
to
me
track
through
it
it,
down.
and I was like, well, I'm not
And
learning
this is
anything
where
about
it
the
led
game. And so then they, because I wouldn't let them just kill it for me, refused to help with anything and did not tell me anything else about the game.
Not far ahead.
And it became a massive EP contest for them, and I was just like, this is just unfun. Like, so I basically put it down, and I have not been back to Monster Hunter for like 4 years now. I don't know.
Whoa, this place is amazing.
That's the worst. Yeah, like I said,
Streams.
and I
You can feel
like
it in your bones, right?
there was a period in time where
It's a
quickly
storm.
after I quit, people were like, "Oh, Cad, you should go back to Monster Hunter." I was like, "No," right? Like, and then like over time here, the past like year or so, people have been asking me to, and I'm like, I don't really have the time. I was like, but I probably should give it another shot. So,
What's here?
like when Helldivers was having server issues, basically, I had tried to modify Starfield and had some issues with that, and then
Come to the new world.
what was it? There was something else that I was hoping to play, and I also couldn't for some reason. So like this was just one of the things that was on my bucket list this year. It was like, hey, let's play through World again,
Now we'll find
so
out
that
how
like when
deep
Wilds comes out next year, I'm not an idiot and I kind of know what I'm doing. So that like
Yes, sir.
basically, you know, as everybody else is trying to learn that game, I can learn alongside rather than having to have them baby me through it when they don't necessarily know the mechanics. Because it's always difficult when like you've got someone being like, "What does this do?" and you're like, "I don't fucking know." Like when you don't know yourself because you're new to it too, right?
We're almost there.
Give me the spider web. Am I like supposed to talk to him or something?
Come on.
Or just keep going? Yeah, looks like I keep going.
Yeah, just keep.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Orion.
One giant auto wall scroll. Oh,
Oh yeah, this is the near Gigante area, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just getting.
So
to
this
where I
this
am.
might be like very close to where I stopped.
I think this is when the game gets interesting, personally.
Like, I think there's like one round of exploration here.
Yeah.
Then you have to do Elder Dragons, and then you do the capstone of high rank to unlock the original endgame.
Yeah, and I just I got to this point and I remembered having to solo fight near Gigante. I remembered him kicking my butt. I remember being like basically not under leveled but like under geared for him, right?
How do they form?
And like I can already tell you flat out, like Bob told me earlier, a simple but easily usable like thing that's helped me out a ton, because a ton of the monsters have like poison. And so Bob said, stop using antidotes, just make herbal medicine, because it's just a pill and it's just easier. And I was like,
Which is?
that was already more than like anyone in the prior set of friends had ever told me. Like, just that simple tip. I was like, huh? What do you mean? I don't have to use antidotes.
It's because antidotes are trash.
Yeah, they are, right? Like, especially when you're fighting Rathalos, right? You get poisoned and burnt and staggered, and you're just sitting there and you're like, what the hell, right?
Time is definitely
And not just him either.
one of the most
Fact
valuable
is, loads of
resources you
powerful
have
monsters
in a hunt.
that hold themselves up in here. We need to track them
And-
one by one.
I feel like usually you're not up against the clock
And
per
maybe
se,
you might just
so much as like,
find a pattern.
yeah, like you need to be able to recover and
course.
top
Yeah, it's
yourself
not-
off.
It's not so much the actual hunting time
Yeah.
anymore. Ever since in 4U, like it started getting a lot easier for that, but in like your animation time is a big concern.
Uncovering Near Gigante's secrets. Okay, so this is basically
Don't
tracking
make
Near
sense
Gigante
now.
again.
Get those legs moving.
But they'll be
You've got monster hunting to do.
But I gotta cite all the monsters, Bob.
yeah. So you need to go down towards the volcano area. Is one of them.
I'm trying to remember where the Coral Highlands camps are.
There's only two
Oh, there's only two?
in Coral Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
I thought there was
I
a
think
third
you
one
get
somewhere.
both of them are raised.
Yeah, they
Barrel
are. I already
deposit.
have them both, if that's the case.
And why am I digging and not pickaxing this?
Third. Oh, yeah, there's not a third, it's just it's the zip line. I forgot about the zip.
Near Gigante, Near Gigante.
You're a spiky boy.
There! Nergigante's trail!
I found Near Gigante's trail. Oh. Okay, well that was a fast cutscene. Is it a Doodoo Gamma?
Dudugama.
It's a Doodoo Gamma!
Oh, bash.
Dad, I just want you to understand that he has the most, like, testosterone-fueled chin you will ever see. You wish you had an overbite like him. Or underbite.
Well, that's not even your.
Okay, so do I have to kill the Dodo Gamma? But I could.
There is one other monster in.
No, there's two other monsters.
You find three? Oh yeah.
Boy,
Jay,
Yeah.
this
Jay
heat is
Leno.
something else. Use a cool drink to stave off that heat.
Use a cool drink to stave off heat. Damn, that would have been nice to tell me that beforehand.
That'd be useful, though.
Like, hey, why don't you tell me I might need a cool drink before coming to this location? Nah, fam.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
Oh. Oh yeah, what is this
Remember
one?
Giratodos?
Yeah.
This is the Lava Boy.
My favorite flavor, the spicy flavor.
I don't like Lava Boy.
Yeah. Lava Boy is not fun.
Innocent.
What happens when you have too much Diablo sauce, chat?
Yeah, Lavasiath annoys me because it's just like you need fire which doesn't deal damage to him but prevents you from bouncing, and water that does extra damage to him but hardens his armor.
So what you're saying is I need a water hammer.
No, you need a fire hammer or else you're just gonna be miserable.
But won't the water harden his thing and then I'll shatter it?
There's some coke
No, you
there.
won't ever shatter it though, that's the thing.
Don't worry about it. It's not like there's the fire rocks on the ground that you can use to speed up the armor.
Yeah, Bob, there's fire herbs.
No, I'm big stupid sword. Don't use environment. Use sword.
Sword is love, sword is love.
Isn't there like a mantle that I can use here as well?
Is there a heat mantle? Might be.
There's a fireproof mantle, but it only protects you against fire bullets.
Yeah, I don't think there's one that actually just reduces the environment.
So it's not like the Rotten Veil where you can just put one on and it just doesn't do anything.
There should be chill shrooms on the map, but it's literally only the volcanic areas that need it.
Whee! Best lava fish is jewel lava fish? What is that?
So what he's talking about, there's an event quest where you can get decorations from farming the fish.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
I just want to find some ore to mine, but I'm too dumb. I don't remember where the nodes are.
Oh my god, how much climbing do I have to do?
There's nothing up there. There is a camp near there, though.
Can I discover it?
Yeah.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué es el camp?
It is at the base of this. Like,
I
I
feel
said
like
near
you
there.
just want me to wound.
so this is one of the final arenas. Kushala Deor likes fighting up here, and he's a pain.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like fighting boss.
I'm down.
Yeah, it was like not letting me. Okay, so this is like where I first came through. Oh,
Yep. Go up there from there. Maybe we'll get a couple. Yeah.
rolling around at the speed of sound.
You gotta follow that rainbow, right?
No, you gotta poop lava.
No. Bomb rocks.
I felt like he was the easiest of all the like end ones. Budogan. His chin is not as good as Dudugama though.
I don't know why there's so big chat in this area.
Okay, so I still wants me to search for evidence of Near Giganta.
Yeah. Not sure how many track
What's
points.
Nergigante doing here?
Oh, now it's complete.
Hot on its tail.
Did you find it? Then let's head back to Astera.
Oh, yours is. Okay, so up the hallway from there.
Define up the hallway.
Define up.
Because I ran away from Jay Leno. At least I assume that's Jay Leno.
I don't get it.
So where am I going?
That's the
Up.
Sending you a map. Hold on.
Does all this guy do
like-
poop?
Poopers.
Yes.
He poop and
He poop and he roll.
Like, this is the best way to describe it because it is in area 3.
is at the bottom.
No, you need to go north from where Jay Leno spawned. And once you double back,
Yeah, I could have just jumped down here. He also farts, does he?
Maybe.
there are
Build a cave
3.
here. Let's ask the head honcho.
Pretty sure
Okay.
there are 3
I found the head
camps
honcho.
here, but you can't access.
Yeah, it's locked because of the mission. So you want me to go to Astera? You cannot travel during combat. How am I in combat? Jay Leno literally can't get to me here. And he's like asleep.
A lot of changes I'm beginning to notice with is
Dude. Okay, thank you. I'm like, what the heck?
and now you're done here.
Yeah.
I still
It wouldn't let me out of combat.
You now fight here forever. This is your habitat.
I just ran along the southern path and did the loop-de-loop, and I basically found all the near Gigante stuff.
or where I missed one.
The one that I had missed was like right at the beginning. How's it going? It's going pretty good, son.
I got that one.
Jay Leno monster, yeah. So what they mean when they say that is just that he has a really big, robust chin. Like it's very wide, very pronounced.
You can do this.
I only recorded one voice line, and it's "You can do this."
We just don't have enough data yet.
Double lucky vouchers during events. Sweet. Search for traces of Near Gigante and Elder's Recess.
Yay.
Bro, like, that is definitely the worst part about this is like, hey, just go to this area and find tracks. Don't fight anything. Don't do anything.
Yeah. It was
You don't
one
want
of
to play the game. Play the game's for.
It's the one of the main complaints people had. It's
Yeah.
like the gating of how you.
Well, that's
Like,
like,
it's
so how did
immersive.
Rise handle this? Zora
You didn't
Magdaros
have
has
to
appeared.
You didn't have to research anything. But it just railroaded you through. It's like, okay, clear 3 of these quests, and then you'll unlock the next one. The problem is Rise low rank Rise has rampages, which are arguably worse. But once you do them, you're freed.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
Near Rise,
Near
you just have to do
Gigante has been here.
one forest rampage. Then maybe the not the big threat.
I think you have to do 2 rampages, maybe 3.
So you have to do the one apex and then the one dragon.
I think you have to do like the very first one, but then and then the Wind Boy.
Oh, actually tired. Is that a wyvern trying to kill me?
Yeah, it just buzzed right.
Hey, I discovered a Dudu Gama. Dude, look at him. He wide. I hope one of them hits the Dudu Gama and then he just like goes ape shit on them. Oh, shit. Where did I just go? Dude, it's so hard to see Near Gigante footprints.
Yeah, so you're at the point where similarly with the Pink Rathian, you're gonna get you get them just from doing fights in the area as well as exploring. But you're supposed to use this time to get better gear for the inevitable fight with him.
Yeah, but see, that's why, like, I think it's stupid, right? Because it's like,
Oh yeah. There.
because it's literally just me doing the most boring thing you can possibly do in this game.
Well, I mean, you get credit for hunting monsters too. Like you will, if you gather no tracks and all you do is hunt monsters, you will eventually hit the requirement.
Well, I'm finding a bunch of Uragon stuff. It's not actually the thing that I need. Bro, why you shaking? That and riding your dog as well? Yeah, I will say though, like, at least they gave the Palicos just like way more personality than the dogs. Like, the Palico is closer to like Doge Knight than the dogs in Rise are.
Yeah, the dogs are literally just good boys.
About. Actually, I remember Jay Leno was the first monster that I ever saw anyone use a barrel bomb on.
That's funny.
Like there's entire there are builds that are like people use called sleep bombing.
Yeah.
And the whole point of it is to sleep the monster, set traps, blow them up, and repeat the process. The main problem is with this is you need coordination because one attack wakes it up and ruins the entire bombing part of that. Like once I start getting into a pacing and like there's a lot of things you can do outside of just hunting the monster you need for equipment. Like you get bigger boxes for your the farm. Like you get, instead of just having one row, you get 3, and then instead of just having one box, you get 3 boxes, so you can get 3 things at once. You get a higher variety of things you can get. So like once I have everything set up, like okay, well I'm comfortable now. I'm gonna start unlocking the farm so that I can optimize what I don't have to gather myself anymore.
Yeah.
Like I'll set up a loadout that has potions, herbal medicine, max potions, traps, bombs, everything I need to hunt the frickin' things.
Ooh, a dung pod.
Yes, who flung dung?
I think that about does it for Nergigante evidence.
Oh,
Let's report back to the
I got the
ecological
Nergigante
research.
evidence.
It is.
Wait, do I?
50 for you.
Yeah, but it's not telling me where to go for the next quest.
You probably have to go back to
I could.
their ecological people too.
That's what I would have thought.
Oh no, there's a Devil Joe sighting.
A Devil Joe?
Yes.
It's a pickle.
Yeah, all those traps you were gathering. all
I've
around
never
the map,
seen a Devil Joe. Because he wasn't out when I first started playing. At least I
He
think,
was, like,
right?
the
He
first-
wasn't. He was added later.
Yeah.
He was very early
I think we have
expansion
enough
First
data on
DLC.
Nergigante now.
Yeah,
One report
DLC
to
would be a good word, I
ecological
guess.
I still remember the first the first event quest that everyone thought was Devil Joe.
Wait, what is this? Jovial
Big
Scholar?
dice?
No, what they did was
Okay.
This is this starts the Devil Joe quest.
Huh?
What, the thing that I just
There-
picked up?
Yeah, like the blue question mark.
Okay.
Exclamation mark.
Give it everything you've got.
Yeah, looks like it is Devil Joe.
But they what they did was they released a quest that was like super inconspicuous, and Monster Hunter had a habit of making a super inconspicuous quest end up being like, oh, escape from this big bad new monster. Well, so everyone is like, oh, you're gathering mushrooms. Like, oh, we're gathering mushrooms, right? It's Devil Joe. So, like, people prepared for a week because they saw the description of the quest. They prepared for a week with the expecting a surprise announcement that it's Devil Joe. And it was literally just a gather 15 mushrooms.
That's funny.
What the quest was actually for is it gave you really good investigations.
A food chain dominator.
So,
Okay, though, guys, we're gonna end it here. Let me see if there's anyone on that I know. I see a Mr. Sideswipe playing some Overwatch. I'll send you guys his way. Thanks for streaming, no problem. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, I did appreciate it. We had fun with the collab. Hopefully we'll get to do it again. And like I said, tomorrow probably Helldivers or this again. So stay tuned. We'll either be Managed Democracy or I don't know what you would call this game.
Extreme Park Ranger.
Yes, Extreme Park Rangering. Anyways, hope you guys had fun. Go give Side my love. I will see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, chat.
Who was that?
Who was that?